who's doing the same, albeit a different position, but another guy who can take over and dominate a game.
Another big man, child, big, powerful, dominant receiver.
So you looked at film before you played them.
I've
What
seen
did you tell your guys? Did you see him in your sleep?
Yeah, right. You look at these guys, and of course, they have the guys. They have their star-studded. They got the LSU commit, Tony Francis. They got the Ole Miss, who signed, and Corey. But I just go back to there's always going to be a leader. You can't have all the stars, but I really believe that John Johnson is the guy. They go as John Johnson goes, and I think that strong defense, strong special teams, well coached, but John Johnson is the guy.
He wears #1 for the #1 team.
Yeah, he's the guy that I'm most. I know we got a lot of stars, a lot of guys that are going to play on Saturdays. He's not the biggest recruit on his team. He's nowhere near the biggest recruit, but he might be the most important player on his team. And he's not very big, but he's got 3,200 yards passing. But it seems like when they needed the most down the stretch, he's become a running threat, and they may need that today.
A lot of times you'd see like deep shots, right? Like just.
They're going to chunk it. They're going to chunk it.
He's got big receiver in Teron Francis, 6'2", 205, but Johnson's eye-popping numbers, 3,200 yards, 33 touchdowns. He told us, my job's to come here and make history. He's tired of hearing that Carr's not getting it done.
Let's take a look at some video of the Edna Carr Cougars on the offensive side of the ball, and they can put up some points in a hurry, but then again, like we said in the playoffs, they fell behind and had to put them up to come from behind.
Everybody's going to get their best. They're going to get everyone's best. And like I said, that's a testament of a good team, is how do you handle everyone's best? And I think they've been doing that the whole playoff season.
Well, they've earned that because of what they've done over the last decade. They've been a team in Louisiana that's been the most decorated team for a decade, so everybody knows who Carr is.
Say Cherf, we love Cherf. And the Carr versus Alexandria.
Games, they get everyone's best.
The thing I love about Johnson, he doesn't turn it over. Only 4 picks, and you know how much he airs it out. I think those physical wide receivers for Carr are going to leave you gasping for breath. It could be 14-0 before you blink.
We just saw a clip from the game where they knocked off last year's champion in this division, the Catholic High Bears, a team that we did in Week 10 that scored 73 points in a game. And their defense came up big in that game. I mean, it was more of a low-scoring, defense makes a difference type of ball.
Great teams find different ways to win football games, and Carr's proven that they can do it in a shootout. They can play great defense, hold teams down, and they can play a team that's kind of been their nemesis the last couple of years in Catholic High.
I just don't think the defense gets enough credit. I think those guys are really, really aggressive and stingy on defensive, and they, once again, them too have seen a lot of different type of offenses.
I can remember years and years ago coming to the Evangel West Monroe. They looked like 2 college teams. When we watch these guys warm up, this defense, they look like a college team.
They do. They look the part for sure.
Yeah, they've got stars on every level of this defense, whether it's on the defensive line with Corey Adams, signing at Ole Miss, or it's in the secondary with Aiden Hall, who's the LSU commitment.
And Richard Anderson, LSU commit as well. I mean, they've got guys at every level that can seriously make a difference in a ball game. They'll be tested today with JT Lindsey. I was talking with Sharif Ishak from New Orleans TV. He's like, I want to see Lindsey run against a real line. I'm like, he's been running against them all year, man.
I mean, it's going to be, you'll have a chance to see it today. It's going to be center stage at the biggest game of the year.
Let's hear the Cougars and what they're looking forward to here in the Superdome.
Welcome back to the Dome. Welcome back. I think, man, the coaches and the players deserve nothing but the credit, man. I think, you know, this journey has been long for us, but I think it's better when it's hard. It's better when it's difficult, right? I think anytime you earn something, when somebody, they don't give you state championship appearances. You got to go out there and earn it. But I'm so proud of the student body, the crowd tonight. This is a great atmosphere for high school football.
It's doing good. You know, we've been here last year, so we experienced. We came back from work. We was down 5. We came back from 20 yards against Cold Across. You know, we've been here before, and we knew how to execute. We knew how to stay on track and not get distracted. It's amazing. You know, it's an amazing moment. We're going to the Dome, but we can't get complacent. Job's not finished.
It felt good, you know, for the past years. It's been, you know, we've been in a little hump, but we got over that game and got the dub. Now we're in the Dome now.
Honestly, I mean, the win felt great because, like, you know, last year we couldn't get over the hump, and like a couple years ago we couldn't get over the hump, and it just felt like we broke it. Like this team right came together, and we broke the curve. We came over the hump, and it just felt great as a team win.
You can feel the energy in this building. Come on back. It's about to get real on the LHSA network and the MMR pregame show.
Today's Louisiana High School Championship games are presented by the following State Farm Insurance agents of Louisiana: Drew Dillio of Baton Rouge and Tag Rome of Blanchard, Bossier, and Shreveport, with 3 locations to better serve you. State Farm, here to help life go right.
At Ochsner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you better.
Chat, we love, chat. We love. High school championship, chat. High school championship. Anacott versus Alexandria.
So it's going to come down to this. Can they do it?
Oh no, they missed it! Wait a minute. There's a flag on the play.
For over 100 years, our families have gathered together to share with each other our challenges and hopes, to take this light we've been gifted and paint a brighter future for the next generation. The seeds we plant today are the bounty we harvest tomorrow. As farmers, we know that together we're stronger than we could ever be apart. We're the Louisiana Farm Bureau, and we're the voice of Louisiana agriculture.
Today's Louisiana High School Championship games are presented by the following State Farm Insurance agents of Louisiana: Brian Moe of Baton Rouge, Mitch Mula of Baton Rouge and LaPlace, and Mike Toops of Geismar. Like a good agent, State Farm is there.
Welcome back to the Superdome, the MMR pregame show. It's about to happen, and up in the booth you've got the veterans, Jeff Palermo, Wade Kaiser, the honor of calling what could be a history-making, monumental matchup. Let's take it up to those guys and get some of their thoughts about what they're about to witness.
Thanks a lot, Steve. Well, going into this Prep Classic, Wade, I was thinking this matchup here, Edna Carr and Alexandria Senior High, would be the best game out of the 8 that we will see this weekend. Now, based on what happened yesterday, they got a lot to live up to, but everything is there for this to be a huge matchup. 2 undefeated teams, the top 2 seeds, the storyline of Alexandria Senior High getting to the Dome for the first time, Edna Carr getting back here to the Dome for the first time since 2019. So there's a lot of storylines and a lot of great players here today.
It's like a heavyweight fight, right? Ali, Frazier, I mean, that's what this is, right? You've got a star-studded cast, star-studded lineup. You got college commits, and you got college signees all over the field here today. It's going to be outstanding. Like you said, 2 great days yesterday. Today's going to be great also.
It will be a 48-minute battle between 2 of the best that Louisiana has to offer when it comes to high school football. Back down to you guys.
Thank you, guys. Look forward to the call. So I guess the final thing I can ask you about is what kind of game will this be? Will it be a high-scoring game, a shootout-type game? They mentioned heavyweight fight. That certainly should happen here, right? A physical game. But do you think it'll be the defenses that have a say and that it's not just runaway scoring?
I don't think it's going to be a shootout game. I think you got 2 well-coached teams that prepared their teams. I think, like I said, it's going to be who can impose their will. Can Carr, they want to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, and can they throw the ball? And if you cover him, can John Johnson be able to make plays with his legs? And can Alexandria run the ball, control the line of scrimmage, force Carr to play him some man-to-man and find matchups?
I'll defer to the legend on this one. He played both of these teams, J.T. Curtis. The question of the game is because Ash's front offensive line stand up to Carr's talented defensive front 7.
Regardless of the outcome, we're going to see history in this game. Carr is in the championship game for the 6th time in the last 10 years. Bryce Brown is either going to join an elite group of coaches and win his 5th state championship, or Alexandria Senior High is going to win their 1st championship in 55 years of existence. I can't wait to see how it turns out.
You like the Bubuzelas?
What's that?
The horns.
The soccer. I mean, we're in a soccer stadium. I mean, it's loud in here. I can barely hear you.
All right, we're done with the pregame show for the Prep Classic. When we come back, we'll have live coverage here on the LHSA Network. Stay tuned.
That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one. You. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
For 100 years, our families have gathered together to share with each other our challenges and hopes, to take this light we've been gifted and paint a brighter future for the next generation. The seeds we plant today are the bounty we harvest tomorrow. As farmers, we know that together we're stronger than we could ever be apart. We're the Louisiana Farm Bureau, and we're the voice of Louisiana agriculture.
At Ochsner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one. You. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Their blood, chat. Nice and cold, chat. Nice and cold.
To take this light we've been gifted and paint a brighter future.
It's Saturday. Pull up. It's Saturday.
The seeds we plant today are the bounty we harvest tomorrow. As farmers, we know that together we're stronger than we could ever be apart. We're the Louisiana Farm Bureau, and we're the voice of Louisiana agriculture.
Let's go, Cup. It's a long ass damn commercial, goddamn.
At Ochsner, we know healing is a team sport.
Motherfucker, what commercial they got?
Orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete,
they got more commercials than the fucking Super Bowl.
Specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one. You. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
For over 100 years, our families
they killing me, man, all these damn commercials.
Share with each other our challenges and hopes. To take this light we've been gifted and paint a brighter future for the next generation. The seeds we plant today are the bounty we harvest tomorrow. As farmers, we know that together we're stronger than we could ever be apart. We're the Louisiana Farm Bureau, and we're the voice of Louisiana agriculture.
There we go, chat. I don't know what they got going on, Ashley. God damn. This is some music while they take over there. There we go. We live now. We live. There we go, chat.
City of New Orleans, we wrap up the Prep Classic, which has been outstanding so far with 2 more great games. The first one, the Division I Select Station.
How everything sound? How the audio sound?
Undefeated heavyweights will battle it out inside the Caesars Superdome as Alexandria Senior High makes its first ever appearance in the Dome, taking on perennial power Edna Carr Cougars. Hello everyone, Jeff Lermo along with Wade Kaiser, and what else could you ask for? Seriously, on a Saturday afternoon in December, 2 of the best high school football teams in the state of Louisiana for 2024 competing. Yeah, they're undefeated, and yeah, they've been tested. Both of them playing in very hard districts. They got here undefeated, and only one will leave today as a champion.
Yeah, and they've had some adversity along the way. You know, Edna Carr had some adversity last week against John Curtis, and then in the quarterfinals, the first round against St. Thomas More, they were behind, but they know how to fight through this adversity, and they deserve to be here as the #1 seed. And then how about Ash? What a great football team they are with the great JT Lindsay.
No doubt about it. Let's take a look at your Coca-Cola keys to the game.
Well, take a look at those Alexandria keys right there. They got to be balanced on offense. JT Lindsay is the guy, right? But they like to throw the ball around with 2 quarterbacks. They've got skilled players. They need to win those one-on-one battles with those skilled players from Carr. And then there's Edna Carr. What can you say? They've got to be able to open field tackle JT Lindsay. They've got to make him run east and west, not north and south, because he is a north and south runner. You're going to see that when he gets to LSU. You're going to see it here today.
Now let's bring in the third member of our broadcast crew, and that is former Parkview Baptist Eagle and LSU star, Derry Beckwith.
Guys, every year Edna Carr looks to be in the Superdome. The fans and the media expect it. It's been a few years since they've been here, but Coach Brown says they're excited to be back. And for Alexandria, they knew they'd be good heading into this year, but no one expected them to be competing for a state championship.
What's up, River Road?
They are ready to seize the moment. Can Edna Carr reclaim the throne, or will there be a new king in town? Back to you, Jeff.
Thank you, Derry, as Edna Carr will be kicking it off to Alexandria
Senior High, and the kicker for Edna Carr and this undefeated group led by head coach Bryce Brown is Jaden Hunter. Will be kicking it off here for Edna Carr. We'll get to see Alexandria Senior High's offense led by JT Lindsay here first. 6 great games already in the books for the Prep Classic, and this one promises to be right up there with what
Here we go, chat. Here we go, chat. Game time.
It's been a long time coming for Edna Carr to get back in the Dome. For Alexandria Senior High, the first school from Rapides Parish to ever play in a state championship game as that ball sails into the end zone. So for Ash, they will play 2 different quarterbacks. And Carson Seller should be the starter, and he is. He'll be taking the first snap here for Thomas Bachman. And then JT Lindsay, the LSU signee. Darius Washington is a really good wide receiver. Jimmy Duncan, Alex Fontenot. At tight end, it's Taylor Townsend. Then that offensive line, Aiden Price, Peter Lofton, Caleb Pearl, who's a leader there. 3-year starter, Jacoby Morris. And then Connor Reed is also on the offensive line. Here we go in the Division I Select State Championship game. and Lindsey gets the carry, and he is brought down immediately. Just a 2-yard gain for the LSU signee. Now,
all of that rubber room.
And the Carr Cougars defense, Larry Hawkins, Corey Adams, Richard Anderson is an LSU commit, Avon Lewis, Braglia Bolds, Martin Williams, Howard Haywood, Cody Morris, and an Aiden Hall is also an LSU commitment. Throwing the football, and it's intercepted.
Already, chat. Already, chat. Oh, already, chat. Already, goddamn. Every school call, every touchdown call, give you taking a shot, chat.
The 4-star recruit, a junior, 6'2", 190 pounds. His second interception of the season results in 6 points, 33 seconds into the Division I Select State Championship game.
Yeah, the ball sails a little high for Carson Sellers. Misses the target, which was the curl route.
Every touchdown from call, we're taking a shot.
Boy, down the home sidelines there, and Aiden Hall gets a pick six.
Just enough pressure in his face, Wade, for him to throw it up a little high. And then what you always see with quarterbacks that are especially a little nervous,
pull it up, bro.
Tend to be high.
Right, well, you teach defensive lineman, a well-coached defensive lineman knows that if he doesn't get home, he gets up. You don't get home, you get up, you get into the eyes.
Yeah, he big.
This will happen, and that's
he going D1 for sure.
Defense, who only comes in allowing 14.5 points a game this season.
Obviously, for Alexandria Senior High, you could not get off to a worse start. That's about as bad as it gets. You got to shake it off, right, Coach?
No, shake it off, right? I mean, you got to have a goldfish memory, right? I mean, the shortest memory in the world. Come back and play the next down. The next effort's the most important.
These two teams met in the semifinals last year, and it was an absolute battle, with Carr winning 40-34 in the quarterfinals. Ash trailed by as many as 20 points in that game and made a furious comeback in the fourth quarter, only to come up a little short. There was an onside kick in that game at the end, and Ash thought that they recovered it and would have had a chance to.
I was expecting this early.
That it was Carr's ball, and that was it. And then Carr went on to play in the semifinals, where they lost to Acadiana. That was last year. This year, Edna Carr up 7-0. Hunter's kick will be returned from the 7-yard line. And on the return for Ash, a decent return by Darius Washington to the 22-yard line. So Sellers will still be the quarterback.
Yo, hit that share button, hit that like button.
Both sophomore quarterbacks. Sellers is really intelligent. He actually played a lot more last week in the win over John Curtis in the semifinals. That was only the 4th interception he's thrown this year. And when you think about it, too, Ash has not trailed much this year at all. They weren't tested in the playoffs. Bird and Curtis gave him good games. Nowhere to run for JT Lindsey, as he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage, as a host of Cougars were there, led by Corey Adams, a 3-star prospect that signed with Ole Miss. And then Kevin Martin, number 10, the linebacker. So no gain. They run it again here with Lindsey, and Lindsey gets hit.
Well, that defense playing ball.
Kevin Martin again, a big-time hit on Lindsey, and quickly it's 3rd and long here for Alexandria Senior High.
Well, the thing the Carr defense can do, Jeff, is they can flat run, right? So you're not going to outrun these cats. They can run you down. You better make sure that you have a lot of open field in front of you if you're going to get away from them.
Sellers is going deep. He's got a man, and he just missed him. Trying to get the ball to Alex Fontenot. He had a step on the defender, but the pass was not accurate downfield, and Alexandria Senior High needs to punt. Maurice Williams had the coverage.
Right, he had a step on the defender's right. It was a little corner post route. He get a nod to the outside and broke back to the post, which allowed him to get a step on the defender. The ball just had a little too much air under it. Still a little bit of jitters for that sophomore Carson Sellers.
Here is the punt by Channing Mesh, and it's going to be handled. And a good return here for the Cougars down the sidelines, as that was Teron Francis, the
LSU signee.
Just keep saying this. LSU signee, Louisiana.
Yeah. And they stop that running back, it's over, man. That's all they got is the running back.
Right? The signees all over the field today. We got a Carr Cougar down.
So before Carr's offense can take the field, they'll attend to the injured player. And down on the ground right now for the Cougars is Eldrick Cambris. You can see right here at the end, he takes some friendly fire.
Yeah, it looks like he got clipped right across his face or in his chest by his own teammate. But you know, it's a theme today. You're gonna keep saying the word commit or signing, right? I mean, when you have star-studded power on both sides of the field, in white and in purple, these guys are all stops for college coaches, not just in the state of Louisiana, but around the nation.
Well, good to see. Able to get up on his feet is Cambris, and he'll try to hustle off the field here as he has to return to the near sideline. And there's a look at that Edna Carr offense. Some of the playmakers you see. Teron Francis, number 14. His nickname is Man-Child. This is a big dude, 6'2", nearly 200 pounds, heading to LSU.
Well, I think Carr has the
Shots of Yeager, that deal blood.
Well, Oliver Mitchell's heading to Tulane. Dejuan Smith is heading to Louisiana Tech. And then don't forget about Trey Garrison.
Let's go, Big Dave.
Floyd Jones also a starting wide receiver. And then John Johnson is the quarterback, and he's terrific. He's going deep, and he's got a man wide open. And it's 13-0. Oh, no, they got it down at the line as Francis was pushed out of bounds. And the Cougars right now.
Chat, this could be a blowout, chat.
Have a chance to get a 2-touchdown lead. Carr's going to get up to the line of scrimmage.
I'm drinking on Yig and that double XL.
Great pass by John Johnson.
Look like touchdown. Look like touchdown.
They're going to look at
down at the 1 yard line. The previous play is under review.
Yeah, they want to get up and try to run a play real quick.
I'm going to be drunk, Tisha.
Well, I think they might want this.
I hope it's not a touchdown yet. God damn.
Well, I just, they didn't want to,
I don't think they want
hassle with the review, right?
Well, maybe they didn't want Ash to change its personnel for a goal line stand. But
and that also. Well, here's what happened on the play, Jeff. They have ran it a zillion times this year, having seen them play a lot in the New Orleans area. They love to run the quick wide out screen, get two receivers blocking in front of one of their other receivers. So what they did this time is they punt, they double move one of the wide receivers as if he's blocking, and that was Teron Francis, who then streaks down the boundary. Everything in white bites on the first pump. He's wide open down the boundary for a huge play. Striking fast.
I think that's touchdown, chat. But another shot already. God damn.
Obviously, John Johnson, as you take a look at Bryce Brown, John Johnson is the guy that makes it work. But Francis and Oliver Mitchell, they're two big wide receivers on the outside. They are just so hard to defend.
Oh, he's nice, Mom.
Bryce Brown and what he's
meant to this program. One forced. Let's get the call here
After
from the
review,
officials.
the ball broke from plane to the goal line while the runner was inbounds. Touchdown.
You are watching a master at work.
So a touchdown for the Cougars.
Drum on back. Dedication to
and it's 13-0.
Bye.
Edna Carr.
We got another shot, chat. Another shot already.
Quick acceleration and go. I mean, if there's anybody that can score fast and furious, it's our Cougars. That's been a team that's had some slow starts this season.
Not here today. 14-0, Edna Carr.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned...
Yeah, he a dog. He a dog.
To create the Auctioner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we bring about more. You.
Commercial about 10 hours long, chat. How we go, chat? We back live.
Coach and
let's go back live. That double XL good, but that new one I got tastes good, don't it? I'm gonna go get it.
Great Joe Sherman does a great job.
Yeah,
one of the best baseball coaches and college baseball coaches right here at Delgado in New Orleans.
Well, as I was saying before we went to break, Carr has been the team that's been getting off to slow starts sometimes. Got off to a slow start against St. Thomas More.
This right here good, chat.
20-0 to Holy Cross earlier this season. They've been able
St. Julian.
For Alexandria Senior High, I mean, they've been in some battles. They had a tough game against Ruston earlier
this season, 40-36. But they have not been challenged like this. Opelousas was a tough game for them. They ended up winning by 3 points over the Tigers that day. But man, for Alexandria Senior High, they are in a really tough spot. The good news for them, there's still 46 minutes to play. So this is going to be a touchback. Now, usually what Thomas Bachman does with his quarterbacks, Sellers will get the first 2 series, and then he'll go to Max Gassett. We'll see if that is the case. Instead, they're going to looks like they're going to keep Carson Sellers out there. Let's send it down to the field with this Red Zone fundraising sideline report. And Terry Beck.
I think the score gonna be, chat. I think the score gonna be. Draw your prediction. Draw your prediction.
Behind the end of the games this year, so it's gonna be important for them to stay focused, stay within their game plan to see if they can fight and get back into this football game. Back to you, Jeff.
They tried to establish JT Lindsay in that last drive, and again, they cannot get much going with him at the moment. He was tagged by Arsenio Bolds, who's a guy who just doesn't miss.
That defense playing ball, man. You might be right.
According to Coach Bryce Brown, he's the main guy here that has to stop JT Lindsay. Lindsay another carry, and this is his best rush of the day as he ended up getting 7 yards. You feel, Wade, if Alexandria Senior High can just get one big play that will settle the nerves down, and then maybe they can go out there and say, all right, here we go, we're ready to play now. 3rd down and 2. Lindsay stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
They're running the same play.
Anderson, the 2-time all-district player and LSU commitment as a junior, over a dozen tackles behind the line of scrimmage, wrapped up JT Lindsay.
It's like running into a wall, right? I mean, the man is huge. 6'3", 330 pounds. Boy, doesn't miss much meals, right? Boom! JT Lindsay runs flat into a brick wall. Hey, Alexandria Senior High doesn't go 3 and out too often. They've done it twice in a row.
Eli Fung out to punt. Ready to return here for Edna Carr is Francis. And we're going to have a timeout by the Cougars.
I ain't gonna lie, chat. I think I got to renege, chat. I might have to renege, chat, on the shots. Man, my God.
LHSAA Prep Classic brought to you by Hub International, Louisiana's premier employee benefits and commercial insurance brokerage. Also brought to you by Coca-Cola. Share holiday magic. The Louisiana Farm Bureau Federation, the voice of Louisiana agriculture. And your local State Farm agents, where you can call, tag, roll.
Hit that like button. Hit that share button.
A sponsor of our coverage of the Prep Classic from the Crescent City.
I don't know, Don Teacher. Like they're about to score about 10 times.
So far for Alexandria Senior High, they are down 14-0, and Ash has to kick it back to Francis and the Cougars.
Well, they've got to get Carr to run a couple more plays, right? They got to slow him down defensively, so hopefully they came up with an answer on the boundary over there.
No pressure. Decent punt here delivered by Fung. Francis calls for the fair catch.
And good field position.
Carr's offense will retake the field here.
What's up, cuz?
This is a Carr offense that's been throwing the ball about 80% of the time. because they got a terrific trigger man in John Johnson, who's a 2-year starter. His dad, John Johnson II, is the offensive coordinator who played in this game back in 2002 when he was the quarterback of O. Perry Walker. They lost to John Curtis that day. Bryce Brown thinks John Johnson's the best quarterback in the state of Louisiana. He's a junior. He started last year as a sophomore. At the 42, again, 5 wide receivers here for the Cougars. Ash could really use a turnover or something. Need a big play. Johnson will take off for it, and this is what else he can do. Johnson's got a first down, slides down.
Oh, he fast. He fast.
Yeah, Bryce Brown also said, which I thought was a great quote, he said, you know, when I mess up, and I do all the time, John Johnson has a way of making me look good, right? And that's what a really good quarterback does. He is in sync with the thoughts of not only the offensive coordinator, but your head coach.
That's a Farm Bureau first down. Johnson over 700 yards rushing to go along with over 3,000 yards passing. And he keeps it here. And Johnson all the way to the 35, and then he gets hit down by Jakyron Griffin, the free safety who has nearly 90 tackles on the season. 1st and 10 here for Bryce Brown and the Cougars.
A few years ago, Carr had a great quarterback named Tonka George. This is who he reminds me of, John Johnson.
I ain't gonna lie, Chad, he nice, Chad. Only a junior, he gonna be a dog.
Legendary player for Carr. That was another Farm Bureau first down, by the way. Johnson will run again. And he's got a lot of room to run. All the way down to the 15-yard line.
Alexandria's got to come up with
You from Bell Chase River Road?
where they spy somebody on him, but they cannot just allow him not to be accounted for. It's tough when you've got all those athletes spread out all over the field. Everybody else has got to do their job, but you've got to have somebody locked in on John Johnson.
And the car has entered the red zone fundraising end of the field. So from the 16-yard line now, the Cougars already up by 2 touchdowns. Looking to really make it hurt. And we're still fairly early in this football game. Johnson swings it out. The pass is caught. Smith spinning around, and then Smith runs forward.
Make a play, make a play. There you go. Let's go, Day-Day.
A couple of Trojans there on the tackle, including Jaden Lewis, the strong safety with over 60 tackles. That was a gain of about 3 or 4.
Look, Alexandria has been giving them 4- and 5-man boxes because they're spread out all over the place. Here comes the run.
And it's Brian Sanchez who will get down to the 5, and he's got a first down. Sanchez nearly 400 yards rushing, a scat back, who also will catch the ball out of the backfield as well.
You know, counting the numbers, that's what they're doing. They're going to run the football when you get a light box, and that's a light box again.
Johnson keeps it and walks it to the end zone for a touchdown.
You are watching a master.
Johnson has thrown for a touchdown. Now he has run for a touchdown, and it's 20-0 Cougars.
Tell you what, if you blinked,
I never knew that.
what's the read? Everybody running with the running back. Nobody left backside for the quarterback off of the RPO, and he walks into the end zone. Not to assignment sound by that Alexander.
Damn, Chad. We got another shot. I might be sleeping on streams.
Stop playing.
We must be discussing lunch plans.
Hold on, Chad. Maybe not a touchdown, Chad. Hold on. It's probably not a touchdown. We'll put the shot back down. Probably not a touchdown. Hold on.
Now, was there a taunting situation?
Like Carlton the friends.
Here from Chris right now.
Ball start. Offense. 5-yard penalty.
I'm fucking with you, Chad. It was a touchdown.
5-yard penalty will back in the car. Their lone mistake that they've made here today.
Here we go, man. I'm a man of my word, Dale.
So now back up. The place kicker.
There you go.
Castellon. And he still makes it. Alexandria Senior High has been waiting forever to get to the Dome, and it's been a disastrous start, down 3 touchdowns. Want to thank Hub International, Louisiana's premier employee benefits and commercial insurance brokerage, for their sponsorship of our coverage on the LHSA network of the 2024 Prep Classic. Not what we expected, Wade, here is Johnson's going to get into the end zone. I mean, how do you stop that, first of all?
Well, you're going to have to denote somebody for him, right? You're going to have to take somebody out of your 11 on defense and put him specifically with the assignment of you've got to follow him wherever he goes. That's about the only other thing you can do, because Carr has so many other weapons, right? You know, you got the...
Man, this is crazy. 21-0 in the first quarter. Jay's going down tonight. Being Jay's tonight. Jay's is going down right after the game.
You're going to have to account for him by taking somebody and placing him directly on him.
You knew it was going to be stopped to slow down this Edna Carr offense. I think for Alexandria Senior High, the biggest surprise for them right now is they have not been able to get JT Lindsay going.
Well, what, 3 3-and-outs? But you got to keep feeding him, right? Because, again, he gets all lathered up. He's going to get going because he is that type of running back. Just keep feeding your horse. Sooner or later, he will break one.
He's got to break something soon here. And going down is Darius Washington. A return out to the 23. 6 carries for Lindsay and just 10 yards.
Yeah, again, Jeff, Alexandria cannot abandon their game plan. They want to be balanced. They need to be balanced. They're 3 scores down, a lot of time left, as you alluded to a little while ago. They need to stay within the parameters of their game plan and not panic.
This team has scored 40 points or more in every game this season except for the semifinal game last week against John Curtis. And there he goes. To the open field. Lindsay.
They needed that. They needed that.
All the way up to the 40-yard line, and the Trojans are saying more of that.
Well, you were just waiting for that to happen, right?
Gassett is your quarterback now. And now Gassett, who's more athletic than Sellers, keeps it, and he gets to the 31-yard line. I don't think they had to change set. So he's a yard shy. So second down and 1. So Max Gassett, who averages 6 yards a carry, got 9 there. Lindsay bottled up that time.
They keep running that same play.
To the turf.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 purple jerseys. Half of the defense met him right at the line of scrimmage. Did I say these guys can run?
Yeah. Third down and 1. Coach Bryce Brown, when I said, hey, what's the key to your defense? He says they tackle well. It was that simple.
He should have said they run and tackle well.
Third down, and Lindsay's going to get brought down behind
the line of scrimmage.
That shit not working.
And right now, it's not a fair fight on the line of scrimmage. Edna Carr, who year in and year out has one of the best defensive lines in the state every year, regardless if they get to the state championship game or not. They are just dominating this Trojans offensive line.
Yeah, physically dominating the line of scrimmage. You're absolutely correct.
This should be 4th down. It's got 3rd down on the yard marker over there. So I believe it's 4th down.
Well, nobody on Carr's sidelines complaining. Here we go. They stopped and they're going to look at it.
Somebody needs to say something there. I said
help the boys out, man. Give the boys another down. They need it.
They weren't even set, and Ash was already running another play. And so I think that man over there who's holding up one of those guys over there didn't realize.
4th down.
Yeah,
4th down.
Yeah, they caught it. And, you know, that happened a couple times last night, too, in a couple of the games. You got these, you know, high-tempo offenses that are going to get to the line of scrimmage real quick and snap the ball.
I don't know, but they stay with them dogs on the line.
You know, our officials do such a great job, and they're trying to get the ball set, trying to get everything at them, trying to allow personnel to get on the field, and then the chains have got to get going, and that's the job of those sideline judges, to get those chain guys moving.
All right, so
he said Bell Chase, come on,
down by 3 touchdowns. They would love to at least answer Edna Carr. Let's see what they decide to do with Gassett. Lindsey in the backfield. Alexandria Senior High's offensive line, they need to do a better job. That's about as frank as it gets.
Here comes the pressure.
They get rid of it, and that's a first down. Nice catch by Jimmy Duncan, who is absolutely electric when you get him in the open field. He's a Northwestern State signee.
You know, Gassett might be the smart that Ash needs, right? Sometimes it just takes one person to supply a little bit of energy. That's what he seems to be doing.
And Lindsey finding it very difficult to run the football here. And he is going to be stopped. You know, last year he had a 75.
No problem, man. No problem. Make sure I hit that like button and that shove button. The like button and the shove button.
Against the Cougars. And Edna Carr is not going to let JT Lindsey beat them here tonight. So after that Farm Bureau first down, a gain of 1 for Lindsey, and it's second down and 9. Gassett, single coverage. Can he make a play? No. Great coverage again by Maurice Williams. Both of these cornerbacks, Haywood Howard and Maurice Williams, they're future SEC players.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, everybody in the country loves these guys. Look how he is in phase. Looks how he rakes the hands the minute the hands go up.
Number 3 a dog, man.
By that cornerback. Oh my, that just makes my heart feel great because it's done the way it's taught right there. Great job, Maurice Williams.
Third down and 9. Gassett's going to need to make a play, rolling to the near side. He wanted to throw back, now he takes off. Got to make a move. He got up to the 20-yard line. He's 2 yards shy of the first down. Tyreek Braglia makes the tackle, a very versatile player who can go sideline to sideline, who will sign with somebody in February. Another 4th down coming up for Ash. I think you got to throw it again here. I don't know if Lindsey can get 2 yards, as weird as that sounds right now.
Carr doesn't show pressure right here. That's exactly what Ash is looking to see, whether the pressure is coming, so they'll dictate their call off of what is being given by Carr.
Yeah, they got some big corners.
Play action fake. Incomplete. Trying to go to Duncan again on the slant. And the Trojans turn it over on downs.
Check.
Got a little momentum there.
Call going, score again.
Carr's defense comes up with the stand.
It was kind of pass interference, though. Let me look at it again.
Over the receiver, and that time it's Aiden Hall, and he's bending down on the boundary like he is out of breath, or maybe got a little wind knocked out of him or something. And Gassett knows. It was a good throw. Should have been caught, but it's a great defensive play by Hall, just knocking it out of the hands of the intended receiver.
Johnson and this explosive offense back on the field for the Carr Cougars. They give it to Sanchez, who runs straight ahead and only 2 yards. Nice job there by Ash, a couple of defenders there. Xavier White, 174 tackles, along with Carrot Gaines, the outside linebacker.
Watch Xavier White right there make the initial introductions.
The pre-pull my shot, come on, man. I'm hoping they stop him now. I'm going for Alexandria right now, I ain't lying to you.
For Ash on defense. Johnson delivers a pass over the middle. That's going to be a first down all the way to the 35-yard line.
Let's go, Big
Runs a nice
square in underneath it. Sometimes you call that an NCAA route, where you're going to try to put the free safeties into a bind. Executed perfectly. Great route, great delivery by John Johnson off of a play fake.
So it'll be first down and 10. Cougars up to the 34. Oh, what a move by Sanchez to get into the open field. Chased down from behind. But not
that was good blocking by the receivers.
Frazier made the tackle, but Brian Sanchez, the senior running back, a nifty move here.
Yeah, well, he made Jaquarian Francis look bad at first. Jaquarian Francis stays with it and chases him down for the saving tackle.
Gain of a couple yards. The defensive coordinator for Alexandria Senior High is Josh Mercer. And right now he has not been able to come up with any answers on how to slow down this Edna Carr offense.
It's just like bad cards coming at you at the casino. You just can't break the rhythm. You got to come up with something, even if it is luck you're looking for.
Second down and 8. Johnson. And that one sails on him, and it's interception. Jayton Terry, his third interception of the year. Terry, all the way to midfield, loses the ball, but out of bounds. But that was the score.
They needed that. They needed that. They needed that.
He threw a couple interceptions in the quarterfinals against St. Thomas More. Throws a pick there.
Yeah, well, he misses the post route, right? It's high.
It's too high.
Jayton Terry right there for the high pass. It sails high. It's his 4th interception of the year. Another spark that Ash needs. This really could set some tone for that Ash defense.
Terry was injured early.
I don't know, Haley. I need to score to stay 21-0 into the third quarter.
So now Ash with the ball, 50 seconds to go in the first quarter. Here's Lindsey, but brought down right at the line of scrimmage. More of the same here. And again, in on the tackle for Endicott, Corey Adams, who is signed to play in Ole Miss, a 3-star prospect, a 2-time.
Make sure y'all hit that like button and that share button.
Corey Adams at 6'4", 255 pounds.
You know, they keep trying to run in between the tackles at these cats, so he might need to try to get off tackle outside a little bit with JT.
Pressure coming, and big loss on the play. Snuffing it out, Cody Morris, a senior DB.
Man, they're like bullets coming from everywhere. That's how fast these guys are. I keep saying it. It looks good at first. Everything looks set up.
Good job. Take it to the next quarter. Take it to the next quarter. Call is nice. Call nice. Yeah, cause that middle one, that zone one ain't working. They gotta do something different. Man. What's up with you, Jerome? I thought you was at the game. What's up, Zip? Yeah, it's an embarrassment right now. I ain't gonna lie, the championship game would have been Catholic and Carr. That would have been a better game.
At Oxford, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior.
Pull up, my dog. He's going down at Jay's. Going. I ain't gonna lie to you, Chat. The commercial about 2 hours long. You might as well pull up and take a drink with me. It's Saturday, right? We back, Jack. We back, Jack. We back.
Jerry Beckwith down on the sidelines. 146 yards of offense for Edna Carr in that first quarter to Alexandria Senior High 61. The Trojans facing 3rd and long, and so far today they are 0 for 4 on 3rd downs. This is 3rd down and 15. Sellers gonna be hit and goes down. Again, Alexandria Senior High's offensive line doing nothing against this Carr defense, and that was Tyrick.
Carr defense played ball, boy.
Who has his second sack of the season?
What you mean last time?
Nobody touched him.
I don't think Sellers saw him, right? I mean, you got to change your protection. You saw the protection, or the blitz coming off of your right edge. You might have to keep it back in there for some sort of max protection. That's what they're going to change when they get over there to the boundary.
Well, Bryce Brown has said Brigley has been playing lights out, and he's had a huge start to this football game as Francis calls for the fair catch, but just an absolute dominant.
Drinking on double XL and that yig, that dip blood.
In this game, Brigley now has a sack, and Anderson 2.5 tackles for a loss in this game.
Shout out to Dirty Something in the building. Y'all check out Dirty Something tonight. Dirty Something tonight. Check it out. Dirty Something in the building. Dirty Something in the building.
Very athletic, and this is a complex offense that Carr runs, and they like to change
the game plan every week, but John Johnson is able to
adjust to it and carry out that game plan. Sanchez runs it for 2.
Oh, you just send stars. You hit the star button at the bottom. It should say comments, send with stars at the bottom by the comments.
A few times we've seen so far today, some of the...
You click on comments, send with stars, be able to send stars.
Just to introduce you to the Trojans defense, Mason, Nelson, Thibodeau, Xavier White, Jackson Townsend. Quick pass, complete, moving upfield. And that is...
Let's go, Day, let's go.
You're watching a master.
Get you to the defensive secondary. Carrot Gaines, Jakarian Griffin, Lewis Terry, and Jaquarian Frazier. An 18-yard gain as it's 1st and 10 at the 48. They hand it off. Sanchez was slowed initially, but then eventually picks up 7 to the 45. Sanchez got hurt in the Curtis game, but came back last week and played well in the semifinal win for Edna Carr as they beat a very good Catholic High team 21-19. 2nd down and 3. Johnson pump fakes, nobody open. Eludes the rush, throws on the run. Jump ball and another interception. Picked up on the play.
Diddy was wide open.
His 5th interception as the strong safety for Ash comes down with it at the 3-yard line.
Oliver Mitchell was running wide open down the center.
Yeah, shout out to number 44 from the parish. People from the parish. Shout out to 44. Another parish breed, you heard me? Number 44.
Then he throws it up in the air. He made an ill-advised throw into that coverage because he saw Mitchell out of the corner of his eye at the last second running in that direction. Oh my goodness. Instead of getting a touchdown, they get a pick. Had he seen Mitchell, it'd have been a 4-score lead.
Just kind of throwing it up there for anybody to get.
Yeah.
And
nicely done by Jaden Lewis, high pointing that and coming down and keeping a foot in.
So the Trojans defense has come up with a couple of turnovers here, but they're going to need a little bit more than that. Now they are taking a look at this. They do review change of possession plays.
From our vantage point, I didn't see much wrong with it. I thought it was a pretty darn good play right there by Jaden Lewis.
Trying to make sure he's got the ball all the way through the catch, and it's pretty clear it is. And the Ash offense comes back out onto the field, and Thomas Bachman, whose dad, John Bachman, coached Evangel to a state championship and Calvary Baptist.
Number 4, Justin Phillips' son, Lyric. His name Lyric. Number 44, Justin Phillips. Shout out to him. The parish well represented.
And look out! Lindsey's going to be tackled in the end zone for a safety.
He got to be killing me.
It's powerful, of course, and again, Richard Anderson rolling on the field of safety. No answer for him.
They can't stop Big 90.
Dominating this.
And I ain't gonna lie, number 44 coming good off the edge too. Man.
For him, right? league, no one in the playoffs. He just destroys the
Yeah, because if we got boosters now, you can afford it now.
Do something where they tandem block him or do something. You know,
Justin Phillips is Justice and Powerful. That's them. That's their daddy.
Let 90 make the tackle. That's what I would do.
You know, Caleb Pearl is a multi-year starter at center for Ash, and he's been great, but he's
getting destroyed. Look at this right here. They try to block down on him to try to pin and pull him right there, and he just crushes Connor Reed, their right guard, who was coming down, and he just stuck that arm out, extended the arm.
Commits LSU.
When he feels a down block,
he controlling that line of scrimmage. Number 9, he's controlling that line of scrimmage.
Moves to the ball and gets the safety.
And again, other than the one big run by Lindsey, where he ended up rushing for 36 yards.
He is outside of that, 11 carries for 5 yards.
On the real, chat, shout out to the parish, man. We got people on Shaw team, South Platte, of course, and Car team doing numbers, man. Shout out to the whole parish.
You're going to have to do something off tackle or outside with him. Hey, how about let's get him the ball in the air somehow and let him run out there in space. Try to see if you can force Carr to tackle him in space. Eli Fulton has a tee out, so Endicar's defense responsible for 9 of those points that are on the scoreboard. Good strong kick. And having to retreat all the way back to the 17 is Smith.
Let's go, Day.
Smith to the 30, trying to juke a couple defenders, and leaps forward to the 30.
You are watching a master at work.
Yeah.
The 2025 Louisiana Sports Hall of Fame class will be inducted the last weekend of June, and you can get your tickets to all the fun events at lasportshall.com. You can meet NFL star Andrew Whitworth, NBA All-Star Danny Granger, LHSAA coaching legends Dale Weiner of Catholic and Danny Broussard of St. Thomas More, along with many others. For more info, go to LA Sports Hall.
You're right, Chief Streets. Everybody on the field. Nobody can watch the screen.
Great class game.
Inducted again this year up in Natchitoches.
First down and 10 at the 32. Looking for a little running room. Sanchez being very patient there, and then eventually chased down by a couple of Trojan defenders, including Grayson Thibodeau, who was in on that stop for Alexandria Senior High.
Yeah, the two running.
The sound red.
Sanchez and Garrison. They're a little overshadowed by everybody else.
You back home, man. Come through.
Those guys run hard, and they add another dimension to that offense to keep things balanced.
Johnson, a long throw here. The pass is complete, but for very little yardage to Oliver Mitchell, who's a 3-star prospect, as I mentioned. Signed to play at Tulane. He's got 513 yards receiving on the season, 39 catches for 4 touchdowns. 3rd and 5, can Ash get off the field here? This is Carr's first 3rd down of the day offensively. They run the screen, and it's blown up as they hit Francis.
My God, they're playing better defense right now. They're playing defense right now.
Yeah, he read that all the way. He saw the tunnel screen coming, got off the block, got vertical up the field, and makes a great hit on the receiver. Didn't even allow the receiver to get behind the offensive linemen, which were sliding out.
He's the nickelback in this Trojans defense with over 70 tackles on the year and an interception. So they force Carr to punt. That's going to be a line drive punt, and it's going to take a really nice bounce and roll here for the Cougars. And once again, poor field position for Alexandria Senior High. So far, it's been a dominating performance by this Cougars defense. For more on that, we go down to a former linebacker, Derry Beckwith, with his Red Zone fundraising sideline report.
Guys, Edna Carr's defense has been tremendous. They've done a great job against LSU commit JT Lindsey. They're playing gap sound football, and the biggest reason is because of big number 90, Richard Anderson. He is the they can't get any push on him. They can't run up the middle. They can't run sideline to sideline. They're doing an outstanding job, and the defensive coaches are putting these guys in a great position, and they're doing a great job also on the back end, showing different zone coverages. Sometimes they show cover 1, then they roll to cover 2, so they're mixing up. This is probably the most imposing defense that I've seen all year long. So Ash definitely has a handful. They got to make some adjustments and make it fast.
Boy, Richard Anderson looks SEC ready already, doesn't he? I mean, my goodness gracious, you look at him on the hoof.
Well, they bring in their change of pace back, and that is Darbon. And Darbon.
Yeah, Big Nani look good, man. Big Nani balling.
He was finally brought down by Lyric Hawkins, who's going to sign somewhere in February, but there is a flag down at about the line of scrimmage.
Well, they did a good job on Anderson that time by cutting him and running away from him. Make him pursue, tie up his legs.
Illegal chop block against the offense, number 60 and 72. Half the distance to the goal from the previous spot. Still first down.
Well, that's exactly what happened. I said they just cut Richard Anderson. It was illegal. You can't be tied up with the defender with 2 blockers, 1 high and 1 low. That's going to be a penalty for an illegal chop block. I guess that's one way to block him.
Yeah, I guess so. Unfortunately, it doesn't work out for Thomas Bachman as Chris Ducote delivered the bad news, our referee here today. Sellers threw that pick 6, and it's been an uphill climb for the Trojans since that play. First drive of the game. Sellers, spins out of there. That's another safety. The domination just continues here. It should be a safety. They haven't ruled it yet.
2 safeties in 1 game? Shout out to Lyrics, man. Shout out to Lyrics. Paris. Oh, another one, chat. So do a safety. I say touchdown, River Road. Then I say touchdown. I say touchdown. I ain't say safety.
There it is right there. Gets home. There's the safety.
Oh my God.
That is now 11 of the 25 points for the defense here for Endicott.
That defense something serious, man. Ain't no way.
Wow.
God damn.
An absolute dominating performance by this Endicott Cougars. They look so fresh. It's like they haven't played.
Right.
I mean, they're
shout out to 44. The Parish. The Parish. The Parish. The Parish in the building. The Parish in the building.
And they were already in high gear. They didn't have to mess around. They just immediately took it to high gear.
Say touchdown, River Road. Touchdowns, man.
Defensively, as well as in the special teams.
Come on, man.
Well, one side of a line of scrimmage dominates the other as badly as we've seen here today. This is what you're going to see, right? I mean, all right, let's send it back down to the. We'll do it after the kick. We'll hear again from Derry Beckwith, but.
Yeah, it's what you call a nightmare right now.
Yeah, right. And there's really nothing an offensive coordinator can do at this point, an offensive line coach, the head coach. Right now, it's just Endicar's defensive line is just that good. Should be a holding penalty. This is coming back. Even though tight roping the line.
It's holding them out. We're taking that. We're taking that, Cherf. Holding that, Cherf. We're taking that. Let's go, Day-Day. We don't count. Holding. Hands in the field. We take it.
I'm going to get him now.
But that's insult to injury, right? I mean.
Don't care if it's holding. We taking that. That look good on the highlights.
Receiving team number 35. 10 yards penalty from the
foul. And that's holding.
Yeah, everybody saw it right there in the right-hand part of your screen. It was a two-hand takedown, right? But as I said, that's insult to injury, right? So you get the safety, you got to kick it off to them again, and then they run it back, and you're only lucky enough to get a hold of it.
Hey, we don't care if it's holding. We put that on the highlight tape. We put that on the highlight tape. We don't care if it's holding or not.
All right, now let's send it down to Derry with this Red Zone fundraising sideline report.
Richard Anderson, he's incredible.
So I'm just gonna be drunk. They ain't scored yet, so it's going good right now, Clarice.
Adams, Avant Lewis, guys, they're getting pressure just from a three-man front without doing any stunts. They've been extremely impressive in this first half.
It's just man on man, and they're beating their man. John Johnson runs for a first down.
Well, John Johnson is the straw that stirs everything offensively, as we've been talking about, how he's an extension of his dad out there and Bryce Brown. Look, you know, he'll make a bad throw every now and then, as we've already seen with a couple of picks, but he seems to make up for it on the next series somehow, some way, and usually it's with his legs.
At the 40-yard line, now they bring in their other running back. This is Trey Garrison. Garrison, more of a bigger back than Sanchez, so you'd like to use him on a lot of inside zones, runs, and short yardage situations. Ends up getting 5 yards there, did Garrison. Edna Carr moved up to the Catholic League 3 seasons ago, and they've just absolutely dominated. They are 18-1 in Catholic League play during that time.
Doing good so far. We ain't taking shots in the first quarter. We're doing good, chat.
5A into 9-5A now. It's kind of a mix of charter schools with Warren Easton in it now.
6-time state champions are Edna Carr. Johnson keeps it, has the first down, slides down at the 47.
Make sure y'all hit that share button, that like button. You feeling generous? Drop some stars for me. You feeling generous? You don't have to. You feeling generous? You have to. You feeling generous?
He's reading that Mike linebacker. If he steps with that running back, he's taking off underneath on the quarterback ISO.
Johnson, quick pass here. Man open. Making some move. Oh my goodness, broken ankle on the play. Running downfield is Mitchell all the way to the 2-yard line. How about that head and shoulder move?
It's demoralizing if you're Ash, right? I mean, I'll just let this film do the work here. What?
Short of the goal line, 1st and 10.
Oh my.
He's a good track star too. 23 seconds, 23.62 in the 200 meters is Oliver Mitchell. Tulane is getting a good one. They've entered the red zone fundraising side of the field, and now they're in the end zone. John Johnson, a second rushing touchdown, and it's now 31-0 Edna Carr.
I mean, Ash right now wants this thing to get just to halftime so they can get in there and do some regrouping, right? We got 5:38 to get to. That's a long way to go. They can pick up more scores. They're ahead.
Here we go, chat.
Maybe I guess there is no flag. Extra points good as you see Johnson get into the end zone. But think about, before we get to that, I'm going to tell you about some of our great sponsors here on our coverage of the 2024 LHSA Classic.
Chat.
Chris Incorporated, Phoenix Sheet Metal. Your local State Farm agents, Mike Tooth, Brian Hall, and Drew Dillon. Give them a call. The Louisiana Sports Hall of Fame, located in downtown Akron.
Here we go, chat. Right here, chat.
Alexandria Senior High making its first ever appearance in the state championship game. They are actually the first.
They got me drunk on stream, man.
2020, and they ended up losing to Acadia.
I wish.
They went for 2.
At the end of the game, they didn't get it. There was a penalty called against them, and then when they went for it again, they still didn't get it. But they're the first repeats. Perry.
Let's go Alexandria. I'm going for Alexandria now. Fuck that. Let's go Alexandria. Come on.
Louisiana that's won a state title on that.
Come on, Alexandria. Shake back.
In 1960. So that's it. And there was just a lot.
Yeah, bro. Man.
This time to the Dome. You got.
I wanted to go to Jay's tonight. I ain't gonna make it to Jay's.
It's been a while for Endicott since they've been here, but the coaching staff, they all know the routine for playing in the championship game. On a good return by Washington, finally chased out of bounds across the 30 to the 32-yard line.
Yeah, well, you talk about the build-up, right?
I'll make it to Jay's tonight. Y'all take a shot for me at Jay's, man.
And then all of a sudden you come in against a Maserati that's
You right there, Chet. Right on the sofa. I'm good, me, Clever. I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
And you know,
I'm just joking. I'm good.
As I just said, you're
I'll take way more shots than that.
5:30 left in the second quarter, and
you're down 32.
We on yeah.
Get your guy going.
Well, Thomas Bachman has talked about the togetherness that this team has had, a high quality
of players. They got to really stick together here. Down 32-0 midway through the second quarter. Quick pass by Gassett, and he threw it behind his intended receiver as they tried to spread it out, and they went to Alex Fontenot, but they couldn't complete it.
Well, they had the receiver open. It just wasn't a good pass. I like how they took J.T. Lindsey out of the backfield, kind of moved the second.
Make sure y'all go to Dirty Something tonight. Dirty Something tonight. It's going down. Dirty Something tonight. We got Dirty Something in the chat right now. Shout out to Dirty Something Bar and Grill. Dirty Something Bar and Grill.
Had its first undefeated regular season ever for the Trojans program, which is 56 years old. They won their first district title since 2012.
Well, the great Butch Stoker, a very close friend of mine, served with him on the Louisiana High School Executive Committee for a number of years. Great football. I believe the field there in Ash is named after Butch Stoker, and Butch Stoker did a great job for so many years building that Ash program.
Little shout out to him because
chill out, Clarice, man. Chill out.
We haven't talked in a long time.
Ash is 0 for 5 on third down. Lindsey out of the backfield in motion. Complete, nice play here to Fontenot, first down in the Cougars territory.
Do you see how moving J.T. Lindsey out of the backfield opens things up? It gets the guys in purple to adjust to the spread, right? What that does now, that allows those receivers to break those routes off, reading zone or man. They can sit in the zone and give a nice target for the quarterback.
And the quarterback here is Gassett. He runs all the way to the 21-yard line before he's finally tripped up by Torrance Sanders.
Gassett seems to bring a couple of things with him to the offense, right? He's got a nice arm, but he can also run that football vertically.
You gotta tune in, Don T-shirt, man. Tune into the live.
Gets it to the Cougars secondary, and he's got a first down to the 9-yard line.
Nice flash there of what LSU's getting, right? He hit that hole quick, made one cut. Right there, makes a guy miss. You can see he's got nice lateral movement.
Their second charge timeout of the first half.
Say, Cherf, if you haven't already, chat, hit that like button, hit that share button. If you feeling generous, you look by the comment section, say comment for 10 stars. You want 10 stars? Hey, send it. If not, then show love. You heard me? Show love. Shout out.
Carson Sellers, he threw the pick six, and then he was sacked in the end zone for his safety. So rough first half with him, and wouldn't be surprised if they probably stay with Gassett a little bit more than they normally do here today, the way this game is going.
Yeah, if you're getting good cards, stay with a good dealer, right?
Well, Clarice, you crazy. Hey, shout out to Don Linder for the stars, man. Shout out, man. I appreciate it, bro. Shout out for the love. Shout out for the love, man. Shout out for the love. Shout out for the love, man.
Locker room and say, hey guys, look, okay, let's settle down. Let's get our heads back on. We got a whole half to play. You saw we just moved the ball down the field on one of the best defenses in the state of Louisiana and scored. So, and it's vital they come away with points right here.
Ash has entered the red zone fundraising end of the field.
It's cooking with Soulja, cooking with Chef Soulja.
Gassett barking out the signals with Lindsey behind him. Lindsey gets the carry. Found a little bit of a crevice there, and he's to the 2. J.T. Lindsey, the numbers are impressive. 2,300 yards rushing. They call him quick 6. Give him the ball and he'll get you 6 points quickly. But not here. Once again, he meets his future teammate in Richard Anderson. They will not have to shake hands in the locker room when Richard Anderson gets on campus in a couple years. JT Lindsey's going to know who Richard Anderson is after the end of today.
Let's talk about the technique. You always follow a puller, right? He had a puller in front of him. He got on the hip, saw the ball, and made a great tackle. You know what they're going to do at LSU? They're going to put their lockers next to each other.
JT Lindsey's going to say, I'm glad you're on my team and not at Ole Miss or Alabama or something like that. Again, Anderson's only a junior, so he's got to wait a little bit to join the LSU football program, but always a good sign when a kid commits early like that. Keeping it as Gassett, and he was able to run.
Chat, we finally got something, Chat. Finally.
And that's your first touchdown.
Finally, Chat. We got a game. I lie.
Yeah, he's the spark, Jeff. He's the guy that they got to go with. He's got the hot hand. He brings the dual attack with that Alexandria offense, presenting a little bit of problem for Carr right now. Did a nice job getting around the edge there on the Carr defender. Just kind of made him stand still. Gets into the end zone for the score. How needed was that?
Crazy, girl.
So they'll go for 2. They'll put Fontenot in motion, and then they'll roll in that direction. Gassett delivers it, and there's Fontenot who makes the grab. So
Nani, I think Nani is senior. He going to LSU next year.
Only 3 scores down.
Wade, I guess that's the way you kind of look at it.
That's the way you got to look at it. I mean, when you're that many blocks behind, you try to attack one block at a time, and now you say 1 down, 3 to go, right?
Yeah, right.
Hey, everybody run. Everybody runs.
He a junior? God damn, ain't no way, man. Oh my God.
Conversion, you're going to see a
Great rub route right there. Did you see the rub? Again, you say if you're an offensive guy, that's a rub. If you're in purple and you're on defense, that's a pick, right? You got one guy coming down and across. You got man coverage. You got another one breaking to the corner. Makes a little confusion right there, and you just kind of slide right on out to the pylon and deliver the ball. He was wide open for the 2 points.
Good block there by JT Lindsey to make sure that there wasn't any backside pressure there on Gassett as well. So 3:27 to go, and could Ash's defense get another turnover here quickly? Maybe get the ball back in their offense's hands.
Yeah, absolutely. Do not count Ash out.
Here's the onside kick, and the Cougars get it. That was a smart move. I like that idea there for Alexandria Senior High. The thing is, Carr was ready for it. They had a feeling if they were going to get back in the game, that was their way to do it. And Dwayne Wilson, able to handle this onside kick, was not easy at all. That was not an easy grab there, but he did a good job. It was a good effort by the Alexandria Senior High kicker, Eli Funk.
Yeah, well, he's 3 scores down. Why not take that shot, right? I mean, you got a little momentum on your side. Let's go ahead and take it. Problem is you leave this Carr offense at midfield.
Johnson with Sanchez to his left. And Sanchez gets to carry. And they close in on him quickly behind the line of scrimmage. One of the first guys there, Jackson Townsend, for Alexandria Senior High. And that also looked to be Grayson Thibodeau.
Yeah, Grayson Thibodeau, Jackson Townsend have played well all year for Ash.
Johnson, here comes Thibodeau from the outside. Johnson on the run, throws. That's another interception. There's that turnover we were talking about.
This is the worst I've seen the quarterback play all game, all year. Damn.
Jaquarian Frazier. Okay.
Here we go.
Yep. Well, Bryce Brown's going to have a conversation with Johnson about doing a better job in protecting the football. I mean, all 3 of these interceptions were relatively easy for the secondary to get.
Right. And the words coming out of Bryce Brown's mouth right now is, if it's not there, don't force it. Stop forcing the ball. You do not, listen, you do not have an SO.
Be honest, if Alexandria had a real offense, it would be a closer game. 3 turnovers, 2 of the turnovers, no punts. Come on, man.
off and run the football.
So they take over at the 28. And they go back to Sellers as the quarterback, and Lindsey gets a yard. A couple of Cougar defenders there, Bolds and Martin.
Really?
And the tackle.
What team?
Look at Sellers.
In the playoffs?
1 of 3 for -4 yards today, including the pick 6. But he's a guy that can throw it very well. He's thrown for 1,700 yards. They get Lindsey out of the backfield. That pass is incomplete.
They're working the one-on-one away from the motion of Lindsey, right? They knew they had one-on-one backside with their wideout, the ex-receiver up top, and he had just missed them. He couldn't get separation, talking about the receiver from the defender.
Darius Washington had a big game last year against Carr, but so far today, just 1 catch for 4 yards. 3rd down and 9. Get ready for some pressure here if you're Carson Sellers. They rush 4 from the backside. Sellers spins away from it. Sellers is in all kinds of trouble, and guess who's there?
90. I ain't gonna lie. 90 earned the NIL deal. You gotta give him $1 million. He earning that check tonight.
Edge, right? They're locking him down one-on-one with the tackle. Here comes 44, Lyric Hawkins, gets there, makes him move, and then he gets cleaned up by you-know-who. They've got to have an answer for Lyric Hawkins. They have no answer. You can't block him one-on-one off the edge backside. You know, they talk about this every Saturday and every Sunday. They're going to have to give this guy some help, whether it's a back chipping or put a tight end in there with some sort of max protection to make him run a wider angle, something of that nature, or give the opportunity to be able to put a 2-on-1, a tight end with a tackle. Lyric Hawkins is getting home every time the ball's going vertical.
Thomas Bachman calls a timeout as they try to milk as much time off the clock before they have to punt the football back to Edna Carr. Coverage of the 2024 LHSAA Prep Classic brought to you by Hub International, Louisiana's premier employee benefits and commercial insurance brokerage. Coca-Cola, share holiday magic. And by the Louisiana Farm Bureau Federation, the voice of Louisiana agriculture. And brought to you by your local State Farm agents. Give them a call. Tag. They'll be hosting a quarterfinal college football playoff game here New Year's Day night. And, of course, the Super Bowl will be here in February. My first time being in.
You talk about River Road.
Renovated Superdome.
And they did a great job with it. As the eyes of the world will be on it in a couple of months.
In a good field position.
This will be down at the
50-yard line, and with 1:14 to go, and the Carr will get the ball again. They have 1 timeout left.
It's not too late, River Road. You're only a junior.
Johnson was hoping for 8 of 11, and those 3 misfires were all interceptions. He's thrown for 129 yards. He's also rushed for a couple of touchdowns.
Well, it's his legs that are doing the damage, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
We've said this, he's hard to defend with both. You got to make him turn the ball over when he throws it.
And he had the big pass to Terran Francis as well. So at the 50-yard line, Johnson looking. Here comes some pressure coming in his face. Able to get away from it. Gets a block. Johnson across the line of scrimmage. Johnson all the way to the 35, 34-yard line. What a run by John Johnson. Jackson Townsend finally able to get him to the ground.
Yeah, well, that was what Bryce Brown told him. If it isn't,
Yeah, he drawing on picks like crazy tonight.
do some damage with your legs, and
today
exactly what happened.
Under a minute to go. Johnson again. Got time this time. Heaves to the end zone. Single coverage is received. Oh, is that another interception? That's going to be 4.
God damn!
in this half.
I'm telling you, if Alexandria had an offensive game, this has been a close game. 4 interceptions and being blown out is crazy. What's up with your job, bro? What's up with you, man?
Which allows Frazier to have great ball ball skills, come back and get his second interception of the day.
Yeah, Francis is there to make the play.
See how it's behind him right there?
Yep.
Not a very good thrown ball.
See that ball just kind of sailing on him. Now you got to look to see the.
Yeah, that's interception. Yeah, that's interception.
And that was close.
Appears that he
does. Yeah.
It looked like a pick to me, Chad.
Timeouts here.
For Ash, they go back to Gassett. And from what we understand, he cleared the interception. So if you told Thomas Bachman before the game, hey, you're going to intercept John Johnson 4 times in the first half, he said, all right, what's the score? Would never envision 32-8 that his team would be down.
Timeout call.
You'd have figured it'd be the other way around.
Yeah,
Timeout
right.
of the first half.
But you know what? That man right there is going to coach up John Johnson at halftime as if the score is 0-0, right? The whole deal is, though, they will not walk away from pushing the ball down the field.
No.
They will not walk away from taking their foot off of the gas pedal. And if that means him throwing the ball vertically, they will throw the ball vertically.
So Alexandria Senior High, they can hang their hat on this, the 4 interceptions that Johnson has thrown.
That was probably the least of the 4 interception balls that were bad.
And then watching this blowout.
Into the coverage, and here we go, bad ball right here behind the post route. He puts it out in front of him to the post.
Yep.
It's a touchdown.
Right, yeah. So you got 44 seconds, and if you're the Trojans, you got to try something. How about a screenplay or something to Lindsey or something?
Yeah, I've said that. They've started moving them out of the backfield, which is getting that secondary and those linebackers loosened up a little bit, and they've had some success with that. Let's start throwing the ball to them when they move them out of the backfield like that. Maybe dump some screens to him, as you said. Get him involved that way.
Well, they run him with the football, and he gets about 4. And let's see, does Ash use a timeout, or do they just want to go into the locker room? I think they just want to go.
Yeah, we're about to drop the mules. We're about to drop the mules in chat. Halftime.
Yeah, they're ending on a positive note this half. They got something they can roll.
Pull up the shot, Clarice.
Gassett. Well, they're going to go. Well, he got hit, or the ball got deflected as he threw it. And maybe this was what Coach Bachman was worried about. Now it's 3rd down. You got 15 seconds. The clock is stopped. You don't want to punt the ball to Francis, a dangerous return man.
No, you don't, right? You want to try to eliminate opportunities for the guys in purple.
Now the Cougars have used their last timeout, so you might as well just run it with Lindsey here and see if he can make magic happen. Had to knock the referee out of the way as he got up to the 40-yard line, and that is how. Now Ash will use a timeout, so.
Timeout, Alexandria.
Might as well just
second charge timeout of the first half.
See what can happen.
He ran into the official right at about the 35-yard line, bounced off him like bumper pool. Pretty big dude, that official. Watch right. Come on, man, get out of my way, will you?
I say the same thing, Dick. I think Calic and Cole was supposed to be championship game.
Not terrible. 18 carries for 78 yards, but again, you had the 36-yard run, and then you just had that run for 16. Other than that, he's been shut down.
Yeah, he's not the typical guy that we're used to seeing every Friday night, right?
Yeah.
But look, hey.
But you said my QB.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it. After Lindsey rushed for 179 yards and a couple touchdowns against Carr last year in the quarters. Carr will drop its safeties way back.
Yeah, they've gone into a dime look. You got nickel, dime, quarter, right? Bring on another defensive back, strong safety type.
So here's the screen to Washington. Washington is going to get tackled at the 44. Do they use their final timeout here? I think they did.
Timeout, Alexandria. The 3rd and final charge timeout of the first half.
So now maybe they might try to heave one down the field. That was well defended by the Cougars.
Set the game clock to 3 seconds.
Put an extra second on the clock.
We got 90 people in there. Make sure you hit that. Make sure you hit that share button. Hit that share button. It don't hurt to hit share.
You know, walking into that Ash locker room.
Take 3 seconds.
Thomas Bond knows what to say. Look, he's been here 3 times with Evangel. Part of a coaching legend from Evangel, right, with his dad, and he knows what he has to say to his guys. And you know, we said this a few minutes ago. Don't count them out, right? Yeah. They've had a spark here in the past 2 or 3 minutes. They're ending this quarter and this half on a positive, right? And that's the first thing he will walk in. He's going to build the positive. Then he'll go to work on the X's and O's. The first X and O he's got to do, I think, defensively is account for John Johnson running the football.
Yeah. Carr will get the ball to begin the second half.
And Carr get ball in the next half. That's crazy.
Lindsey gets to carry. Lindsey now is going to get shoved back at the 35.
They put that ball to the coach. They put that ball to the coach. Come on, man. God damn.
Here on this situation. And it fires up the Ash fan base, but it's more fuel to the fire, too, for the Cardinals.
What you want here, T-Streets? Give me a request.
You don't want to see that happen. I didn't see the yellow flags go up over there.
Put them shots up, man. It's Saturday. It's Saturday. Put your shots up. Put your shots up. It's Saturday.
Number 0 on the defense.
He pushed that boy to the coach lap, boy.
That is the end of the first half. Well, that's come along to kicking us
another string.
The second half, but as well.
Yeah, and you know, credit the officials for getting over there doing a great job between everybody.
My father won the bounce.
Deserved on Aiden Hall with the little extracurricular, but you don't want to see that happening. Now, what that does is
and shout out to your mama. Shout out to Emily mama.
Coach, Ash offense coming in, average almost 40 points a game. The defense was stifling in that first half. What do you like about that performance?
Goddamn, y'all fix your audio over there.
Defensively, John Johnson, 4 interceptions. What do you tell him in halftime to kind of limit those mistakes?
What the fuck going on with your mic?
Good luck the second half, Coach.
All right, so a dominating performance for Edna Carr as they have made life miserable here for Alexandria Senior High. 32-8 is our score at half.
You check.
Time in the Division I Select State Championship game.
Yo, Chat, I'm here the whole game, Chat. I know y'all got stuff going on. Come back. We here. We ain't going nowhere, Chat. Come back and tune into the stream. We about to watch my team. Hello. You about to watch my highlights of my team right here. Here we go. We're gonna watch the highlights again, Chat. We're gonna watch the highlights again, Chat. Drop the likes from the Hurricane. Drop the likes from the Hurricane, Chat.
Parker takes the snap. Smart pass over the middle. Touchdown.
Yeah, I'm about to play some music in a little bit.
They load the number 2 from the 3-yard line. Williams with the direct snap.
Good blood right here. I need to see Hurricanes all in the chat. Drop the Hurricanes all in the chat.
Deshaun Wesson, number 17 at the bottom of your screen in whiteout. They need 1 yard. And the ball comes loose. And it's picked up by South Parkins. Still on his feet. Dion's away. He's tackled at the 35-yard line. A huge turn of momentum for the Hurricanes. The running back definitely was not down there. That ball was straight down upon contact. Dion's right comes up with it. Williams from the right, carries in the end zone for the second time today. Touchdown, South Parkins. Well, one of the Williams is going to get the ball, right? This was just happened to be Chuck Williams with Javante Williams leading in Washington takes a low snap.
Yeah, Zero senior. Cherf senior.
And it'll be intercepted by South Providence. On the interception into the hands of Cherf Williams. Coach D wants a little love. This should be the final snap. Roger Parker takes a knee. It's hurricane season inside Caesars Superdome. South Providence are your 2024 Division IV non-select state champions.
Let's go. What you say, Kangs? Yeah. You about to play some music, chat. Any requests? Until the game come back on. We're going to play some music till the game come back on. We don't want to hear them talk. We don't want to hear them talk, chat. I'll play some music till the game come on. Let's see what he's talking about.
He was the head coach then. He went away for a few years, and now he's come back and guided the Eagles to a state championship in 2024 with a 28-25 win over E.B. White.
Well, you know, yesterday at practice we had a trophy presentation. We presented the 1987 state
Make sure y'all pull up tonight. We're going all night, chat. We're gonna be back at the halftime. We're trimming the whole game. We're back at the halftime, chat. And be back in 10. Halftime not that long. No problem, Patty. But shout out to Sharp. Shout out to my little cousin Taj Turner, another Plaquemines legend, another Plaquemines player, Taj Turner. The score is a lot. It's a blowout right now. I think it's about 8 to 32. 32 to 8. It's a blowout. again? No problem, bro. I watched that bitch 100 times already so far. Okay. Boys did they thing, man. Shout out to the whole parish, man. Shout out to the whole coaching staff, man. Shout out to everybody who's been a part of that team, man. Shout out to the whole parish for showing love, man. Y'all pack that stadium. Y'all pack that stadium, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to the whole parish. And we going back in as soon as halftime over. We back into the game. Call up by big right now. Call up by big right now. Halftime.
Shake that onion. 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 Now stop. Check it out. Baby hot. Check it out. Baby hot. Check it out. I want your bag. Check it out. Shake that onion. Check it out. Baby hot. Check it out. Baby hot. Check it out. I want your bag. Check it out. Shake that onion. Hold on, guarantee your bag. Make it shake, make it all on your
What's up with your Mikey Dick?
Shake it to the beat, move it to the beat, all on your feet. Now shake it, what your mama give you. Now what your mama give you. Now what your mama give you. Now stop. Check it out, baby hot. Check it out, baby hot. Check it out, I want your bag.
I know I got my 40 and up in the building. My 40 and up in the building. I know y'all in the building. My 40 and up. I know y'all in the building. 40 and up. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? 40 and up in the building. Where you at? We doing it all day. Doing it all day tonight. We doing it all day. 32-8, 32-8. Call Cougars up. Call Cougars up. Shout out to Day Day. Shout out to Lyric. Black Miss Parish in the building.
Yeah, so face. I know I'll never find another that will ever take your place.
was nothing I could say. I knew to make you stay.
What she say? Huh?
Is it too late? I miss those good old days. Before you went away, I'm missing you, babe. Is it too late? I miss those good old days when love was okay. Now I tried my best to go through the days. Now without your loving girl, nothing seems to be the same.
Get a drink, why not? It's Saturday, why not? Get you a drink. Get you a drink, it's Saturday, why not? This is a celebration, man, the whole parish, man. Celebrate the whole parish. Our kids, our community, man, they're doing their thing on the field. Shout out to the parish, shout out to Plaquemines parish. DTR.
What you do, DJ T-Street on the one that do.
Tell Minister Love, show love, shout Soulja, shout Soulja, show love, show love. They doing good. He got like 4 catches. He had a touchdown for the punt, but it was a holding. I'm about 3 shots, 4 shots in. I see your pad, I see your pad. Jumping out, chat. Jumping out, chat. What you want? What you want? What you want? Come on. We here, Chad, Saturday, Chad. 2 weeks before Christmas. Wrap the presents up. Wrap the presents up, Chad. 2 weeks before Christmas. My grown and sexy, my grown and sexy at my grown and sexy at. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Huh?
Let's take a look at some video.
Come on. If you won't leave, huh? Hello.
Go ahead and leave, baby. There's one thing that I found out. Can't have one woman, gotta have 3. One woman just don't hold me down. One woman just lift me up. Oh yeah. And I gotta at least have one woman on the side. It really don't feel. So if you wanna leave, baby, go ahead and leave. Yeah. There's one thing that I found out. I can't have one woman, gotta have 3. One woman just to hold me down. One woman just to lift me up. Oh yeah. And I gotta at least have one woman on the side that really don't give. If you wanna go, baby, go ahead and walk out the door. But one thing that you gotta remember.
What is it? Don't stop, no show. Hello.
If you wanna go, baby, go ahead and walk out the door. But one thing that you gotta remember is one monkey don't stop no show.
What that train do?
Keep on rolling. Thank God it's gonna keep on going. Oh yeah, this train gonna keep on rolling. Oh yeah, this thank God life's gonna keep on going. Oh yeah, baby you can leave, yeah, but I'll never be alone. Soon as you walk right out the door, I got Kim up on the phone. Me and Kim, we don't fuss and fight. With Kim, I ain't never wrong. Or I might just go call Keisha, go get my party on. See, I know if I ever get hungry and I want me something good to eat, I can pick up my phone and call TT. She'll fix something nice and sweet. If you wanna leave, go ahead and leave, baby. But one thing that I found out,
We're about to get back to the game, chat. About to get back to the game, chat. Structure right now. About like 5 minutes, we back in the game.
and I gotta at least have one woman on the side that really don't give. So if you wanna leave, baby, go ahead and leave. Let's go!
Boy, I love you on your worst day.
On your worst day, hello. Come on.
And I'm home when I leave, I miss being around.
Ladies, this the song y'all gotta say.
Been through some hell, but I still
Ladies, what you say?
hoping and praying on a down.
Come on, come on.
To see you walk away. Won't be satisfied until we break up. Hate it when we make it.
What else?
Want to see you.
What else?
They wanna see
I'm cowboy, you ain't got to like me. She bout to, she wanna, she bout to, she wanna, she bout to, she wanna. Come on. Come on, come on. Let me hear you say.
Every other day is a different story. When you sing you out in public,
She
when
won't
you
know.
Did you with me for the clock and you don't really love me? While you feeling me laughing at me.
Nah.
I don't get it, we stay out the way and stack our
No,
money.
nah.
Take vacations and make sure that you ain't acting
Come
funny.
on.
Going straight on this side, this real sunny. Wouldn't trade it for nothing in the night.
Now, dear pretty, dear pretty, dear pretty, dear pretty, dear pretty, dear pretty. Ladies, let me hear you say.
I gotta play my song, Jack. I play my song, chat.
She bout to.
I'm mixing right now, T Street. I'm mixing T Street. You know he's out of going chat. I know, hey, stand up. Where y'all at? Put them cuffs in there. Put them cuffs in there. Huh? Where y'all at? Where y'all at? It's Saturday, chat. It's Saturday. It's 2 o'clock right now, chat. Bring them call. I gotta play the song for my down the road people. My down the road people. The game about to start. I play the song for my down the road people, huh? Tina-na. Tina-na-na-na. Tina-na. We say down the road, Piper's Parish in the building. We back live, chat. The game back on, chat. We back on, chat. We back on, chat. Tina-na. Hello.
Outside kick again. You're gonna give.
Hello.
Carr's gonna have.
We back, chat.
Okay, field position one way or the other. If you don't recover it, but you might as well just take another shot at it right here.
If not an onside, some nice little sky kick right into that void area over around the 20-yard line, trying to get some speed behind that front line and recover the ball that way.
So here we go. It is an onside kick. Good high bounce. Wow, what a grab there. That was pretty impressive. As the grab by Oliver Mitchell, who was able to handle that high
pop. This was executed very effectively by Eli Fung.
Yeah, well, that's number 5 for you, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Oliver Mitchell can do it all.
Having a great catch and run in that first half. 2 grabs for 50 yards for Oliver Mitchell, who is a receiver who's not afraid to go over the middle. So him catching that onside kick, if you would, or handling the onside kick and then taking the hit, that's nothing new for him. So John Johnson out there, 8 of 12 for 129 yards, a touchdown, and the 4 interceptions. But this is where he's really hurt Alexandria Senior High, his ability to run. And he's got 89 yards rushing at halftime, and he's just added to that total, a couple of rushing touchdowns as well. And he gets 8 yards on that carry.
Yeah, I was going to say how important it was for Ash to get a 3 and out, but now Carr's looking at 2nd and short, right?
2nd and 1. Trey Garrison is the running back for this series for Edna Carr. Double slot receivers line far towards the boundary, and looked like they had Johnson bottled up. He bounces off a tackler and gets the first down.
Yeah, Jackson Townsend had him in the bottled up in the backfield. He escapes Jackson Townsend and then does a little spin-a-rooney here and kind of comes up right there and comes up with the first down.
Man, so hard to bring down in the open field is Johnson. 1st and 10 now at the 44-yard line. And they give Garrison a carry, and he gets a nice burst through the middle, very close to the first down marker to the 46-yard line.
Yeah, as I said, Garrison and Sanchez, the 2 running backs for the Cougars, you know, you don't hear about them too much with all the other pieces they have, but they are stalwarts in this offense. They love to run in between the tackles on the inside zone.
2nd and short for Bryce Brown and the Cougars on the opening drive of the second half. And a nice patient run here for Sanchez, and he gets the first down.
I ain't gonna lie, they're controlling the line of scrimmage.
4 interceptions in the first half. I think Bryce Brown said, you know what? Let's just run the football. Make sure that Alexandria Senior High doesn't think they can come back in this football game. No need to be pushing the ball down the field. We can control this game with our ground game. And that's what they've done here, at least on the start of this drive, as they've marched the ball to the Trojans' 34-yard line. A lot of room to run here for Sanchez. And he goes down at the 20-yard line. This drive as they've taken down to the ground by Jaden Lewis, who has one of those 4 interceptions for Ash's defensive secondary. Knocking on the door here to the red zone as the football's at the 20-yard line.
I think Carr's trying to prove a point also, right? They're trying to prove a point that, look, we're just not one-dimensional. We can run the football, too, in between the tackles, outside the tackles.
And there's going to be I want to say Johnson kind of moved his leg before he took the snap, like he was running already. This might go against Johnson.
False start. Offense, number 72, 5-yard penalty, first down.
Well, they end up giving it to Philip Casby, who's the 3-year starter.
Yeah, he's a good one, right? He's been playing in the Catholic League and has been all district for 3 years. You can see him as he was coming around on the wraparound block right there. He got a little bit too quick.
So now 1st and 15, Johnson over the middle, and a big hit delivered there on Mitchell. I mentioned he's the
Alexander been playing good ball after the first quarter.
But Jakyron Griffin, a big blow there to jar the ball free, and it's incomplete.
Look, you better be ready to get rocked, right? And he got rocked. You don't see him drop many of those, though.
No, no.
I mean, he'll take the licking and keep on ticking, but he usually catches the football.
So 2nd down and 15 now at the 25-yard line. Johnson to throw again. And he gets away from the defender inside the 10 to the 5. Banged out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
You do not see Xavier White from Alexandria miss many tackles, right? Well, John Johnson just made a miss. Quarterback draw, everything set up. That was quarterback run all the way. There was the missed tackle from Xavier White right there at about the 10-yard line.
1st and goal at the 1. And Johnson is going to lose a couple yards. Good job defensively there by Ed.
He should have thrown the bubble on that one. The bubble wide open.
As Edna Carr has made it into the red zone fundraising end of the field. They lose a couple of yards. 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line now for Johnson and company. Johnson, boy, the strength there. He carried a defender close to the goal line, and it'll be 3rd and goal at the 1.
Just inside the 1-yard line. He carried a few white jerseys in with him. Look, he lowers his shoulders and he says, oh, you better put that ball away, right? Swinging around like a loaf of bread, but he lowers his shoulder and he's taking a couple of the white jerseys with him.
Trying to get Johnson's shoulder pads back underneath his jersey.
He needs a little alteration, right?
Yeah.
So they're getting them all fixed up.
So 3rd and goal at the 1. And there's your touchdown. Sanchez into the end zone. And it's now 38 to 8, excuse me.
All runs except for one pass, correct?
Yeah.
Trying to prove a point.
Well, when you throw 4 interceptions in the first half, I think you want to sit there and say, all right,
we're done with that.
Let's cool it with the passing game. Let's see if we can't just go down the field and run the football against this defense. And again, the battle at the line of scrimmage continues to be won by Carr. And until Ash can figure out some way to stop that from happening, Edna Carr can do whatever they want to do on offense, and they can do whatever they want to do on defense.
Again, proving a point.
So that was a 10-play, 67-yard drive.
Yeah, highlight tape of Brian Sanchez right between her.
West Bank, best bank. Chat, shout out to the West Bank. Love you, got another one. Hey, T-Streets, not T-shirt. I know. I know.
A senior, 5'10", and Bryce.
I'm a man of my word. You watch my streams. You know that I'm a man of my word. My streams. I'm a man of my word.
2020. Maybe the program's peaked, right? Maybe it's going to be a slow decline or whatever. Maybe they've been very dominant in Catholic League play. You know, they played a tough game against Acadiana last year. But this program has still been very good. And Edna Carr has sent the message. They are still the top program in the state of
Let's go.
Bryce Brown for that because he, as a graduate,
Come on, Alexandra. Let's go, Alexandra. God damn. You're killing me, Alexandra. You're killing me.
From 2016 to 2019, they were state runner-ups a couple of times in there. You know that. I mean, Bryce Brown is the guy that sets that tempo every day at practice.
Yo, chat. Hit the like button, hit the share button. You're feeling generous. Hit the stars at the bottom of the screen. Hit the stars.
Downtown Natchitoches. The museum is open Tuesday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Learn more at lasportshall.com and get weekly info on Facebook and Instagram. Plenty of high school greats.
I'm good, T-Streets. It's only 2 o'clock, T-Streets. Once I eat, I'm good to go.
Catholic High football coach Danny Broussard is still head coaching over at St.
Chill out, John, bro. Chill out.
Posthumously going into the Hall as well, who did a lot for high school sports. That good run here by JT Lindsay, as he got 9 yards on that carry. Again, Lindsay's numbers, when you look at them, 19 carries for 99 yards. He's a little banged up after that run, but other than a couple, he had a 36-yard run, and then he had about a 20-yard run.
Every time calls go, I take a shot.
That is a Farm Bureau first down.
And as you can tell, they score a lot.
Sidelines, they go to Darbon, and the senior running back, who's rushed for over 600 yards this season, picks up a first down to the 36.
Very patient running right there by JT Lindsay, setting everything up. Kind of got his ankle tweaked right at the end.
Darbon gets swallowed up.
What'd you say, Coach Paul? We'll get another bottle? I might as well, because they ain't stopping him yet. Shout out Coach Paul. Shout out Coach Paul, man. Post off a legend. South Plaquemines legend, man. Shout out to Coach Paul, man. Flowers. I'm gonna give you flowers for you, Coach Paul. You deserve all the flowers, Coach Paul.
Terry Beckwith told us to begin the second half, we might see more of Max than Carson Sellers, who's been more effective in this game because of his ability to run. He'll throw downfield in the double coverage, and it was nearly intercepted. Getting his hands on it was Cody Morris.
Oh, he wants that back. He got both hands on that ball. He broke underneath the corner route. Little short with the pass was Gassett, right? But watch how Morris breaks on this ball. Right there. He had both hands on that thing. He should have picked it.
Now Ash is facing 3rd and 11. They're 3 for 9 on 3rd down, and one of the reasons why they have not been successful on 3rd down today is the fact that they have been facing 3rd and long in most of these situations, and that's the case here. They got to get to the 46-yard line with the football at the 35. Gassett, clean pocket, zips it, and it's incomplete. Great coverage again, and now there's a flag. Flag from the back judge, and Haywood Howard doesn't believe it.
Nah, you're a fan, but Coach Paul, you help a lot of us, man. You motivate a lot of us, man, when we were because we were little kids, man. And I'm saying you give all our respect, Coach Paul. You get all our respect.
Defense number 15.
Cause everybody know Paul Lamel. Ain't nobody in the parents know who Paul Lamel is.
I don't know where they got 15 from.
Right, it looked like possibly he might have had him wrapped with his right hand a little bit. It was maybe out of the view of our camera to catch it from that angle. I thought it was a pretty clean play myself. I liked it.
So from the 50-yard line, Ash will take the first down, and now movement before the snap.
False start. Offense number 72. 5-yard penalty. First down.
On the 3-year starter, Jacoby Morris.
Facts, real living legends, man. Man, drop the gold emojis in the chat, man. Drop the gold emojis in the chat for Coach Paul, man. Living legend, man. Living legend.
First down and 15.
Let's give our legends their flowers while they're here.
And now we got, oh my goodness. There was mass confusion in the backfield, and Lindsay's got to go recover the snap that Gassett wasn't ready for. Huge loss for Alexandria Senior High.
The only thing I can understand is everybody turned around and looked at the quarterback Gassett about a particular call, maybe with the snap count. And then the ball
just getting out of hand, chat.
Oh, mass confusion. That's something you might see back in a jamboree or in a scrimmage, right? You're not going to see that in the state championship. You could see the reaction of Tanner Townsend as he was going in motion across the formation.
Oh my.
Shout out to Michael Saint with the stars, man. Shout out for the stars, bro. I appreciate the love, bro. Appreciate the love, bro. Shout out to you, man. Michael Saint, shout out.
Got 4 seconds on the play clock here. They got to hurry up. Well, they're just going to take the delay game.
Delay of game against the offense. 5-yard penalty. 2nd down.
You could see the distress on Thomas Bachmann's face. If you could only read his lips as he's talking over the headset to his coordinator. Something is going on.
How everything look, Twitch? Everything sound good, Twitch?
Level right now. Not to help, the car band is wailing at a high pitch.
Yeah. Going deep again is Gassett and incomplete. Trying to get it to Washington. Cody Morris on the coverage again.
You know, Carr doesn't do much in the secondary with scheme. They're going to play man under with Morris across the top as the free safety. And they're going to line up and they're going to play that and they're going to let their 4 guys up front hunt, right? That's kind of what they do. They'll change maybe to nickel, to dime a little bit, but they're still going to play man coverage.
It's 3rd in a mall parking lot, and they only run it with J.T. Lindsey on 3rd and 39 to get a few yards back. So now they'll bring the punt team on, and Trojans, who are hoping maybe to make some sort of run here in the second half. They've seen Carr score on its opening drive, and Alexandria Senior High sees a missed time snap really hurt them here. Francis ready to return, the LSU signee for the Tigers. Francis caught a touchdown pass early.
Yo, chat, see y'all dropping stars. But if y'all want to send stars, if you look, it say comment, send with stars. If you want to send stars, hit comment, send with stars. The stars I'm talking about is not emojis, it's actual stars from Facebook. Hit comment, send with stars if you want to drop stars to the chat. Show support. Appreciate y'all.
The ball was caught. By Francis. 2 Carr blockers were tied up with a Ash coverage person. Trying to discuss exactly where the penalty is and where the infraction will be marked off from.
During the return, holding against the receiving team, number 3. It'll be a 10-yard penalty from the end of the kick. It'll be 1st and 10, Carr.
Look in the middle of your screen right there. You can see it. It's a takedown around the collar of the white jersey. Couldn't get that young man's number. But definitely a good call by our officiating crew. But where Carr starts on the field doesn't matter to their offense.
No, it doesn't. And we'll see if they continue with the ground game here.
Right.
From the 32-yard line.
Shout out to Don Teacher with the stars, man. Shout out for the support. Shout out Don Teacher with the stars. Shout out Don Teacher with the stars. Appreciate the support, my heart. Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go. We wait. Let's go. Let's go. The parish in the building, chat. The parish in the building, chat. Let's go.
That's a 46-yard pass.
Good shit, Dave.
Back in business
again. And that is a Farm Bureau first down. The Louisiana Farm Bureau Federation, the voice of Louisiana agriculture, has the ball now up to the 22-yard line. Johnson winds up again. Touchdown just like that. Francis.
Is somebody going to score? I'd rather. Man.
Wow, that was quick. What is it that they can't do? Right. They can run the ball, grind it out, and put it in the end zone, or they can take 2 passes onto the field for a red zone fundraiser.
Shout out to T Streets. Shout out to Don. Shout out to T Streets. Shout out to Don. Shout out to T Streets. Shout out to Don for the stars, man. Thanks for the love. 1,000 stars, chat. 1,000 stars, chat. 1,000 stars, chat. Shout out for the love. Shout out to support, man. Shout out to love. Shout out to support, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Real appreciate y'all, man. I'm gonna take my shot now, T. Dang. Mama, that's not me, ma. That's Carl. Carl make me take shots, ma.
Let's take a look at the long pass first, Wade.
Day. Good job, boy. Good job.
Side of the post in order for his receiver to run to it. Great route, great throw, and then there's the post route again. Post route 1, post route 2, touchdown. Spin the ball, go get a hug from Coach Ed.
Here we go, chat. No problem, bro. No problem, bro. I appreciate the support. Appreciate the love, man. Appreciate the love and support, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Whoever joined shows, whoever sending stars, man. Thanks for the love and support. You hear me?
Here's that help for that orange route. Yeah, let's take a look at it. There you go, young man. Come on over here. Well, here's the bottom line. These guys have careers. You can see them on Sunday.
Yeah.
We go, chat.
He's wide receiver room right now. Francis has got an opportunity. We don't know what's going to happen with the transfer portal. Francis has the opportunity to make an impact right away for the LSU Tigers. And he's built, right? Oh my goodness. Big time collision there.
That was it right there. Come on, Lizandra. Goddamn. Stop him.
Pop up right after that big hit. And they bring it in all three phases, don't they?
Yes, they do. Speed has something to do with that, right? When you can run like that, it's just it brings everything to another level. Increases the intensity of the hit. Allows you not to be able to get any type of body to block on people. Speed kills.
Back in at quarterback, it's Sellers and incomplete. Passing game just hasn't been there for Ash. 5 of 15 for 28 yards. Combined between Gasson and Sellers. Sellers has only completed one pass, and then again he threw the pick 6 to start the football game. And the Trojans have never been able to recover since then. Second down and 10. Lindsey gonna, well, there's Richard Anderson. Carr has got 46 points on the board, and Anderson has got himself another tackle for a loss. That would be half a dozen.
That boy need a check, man. Number 90 played a hell of a game tonight. Today.
He took a step to his left because he misread the offensive line.
Number 90 played a hell of a game.
Right, but look at him recover. You think a guy that big can't run?
Yeah. Third down and 11. Carr showing pressure. We'll see if they actually bring it. They've been able to just rush with 4. They haven't really needed to bring any added personnel. Sellers to throw, moving out of the pocket. No one really open, so you'll throw it out of bounds.
Being chased by Lyric Hawkins, who has had a great game, and of course being chased by Richard Anderson.
So Richard Anderson, 6'3", 330 pounds. He has been a one-man wrecking crew here today.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, you going the other shoe.
He can run.
This is embarrassing, This is embarrassing for real,
Pressed the offensive lineman out of the way. He can clean up in the backfield, chasing running backs and quarterbacks down. What a great commit for the Tigers. And look, he's got another year of high school.
Yeah, I know. Tell that to all the Catholic League.
And that ball junior. It's crazy.
Francis handles the punt, runs out of bounds at the 50-yard line. Coverage of the 2024 as you watch. Well, we'll get to it here in a second. Coverage of the 2024 LHSAA Prep Classic is brought to you by Cribs Incorporated, Roofing and Sheet Metal. Your local State Farm agents, call Mike Toops, Brian Moe, and Drew Dillio. and the Louisiana Sports Hall of Fame, located in...
Yeah, for real, he played the game. He controlled that game. JT Lindsay is a dog. And for him to be clogging him up, yeah, he deserved to play the game.
Cherf. Next to Tulane University to its left. Our shots have been phenomenal.
Appreciate it, Mike. Appreciate it, Mike was saying that. Appreciate it, White Mike. Real talk.
One more team to come up. Ruston and Central. Central will be making its first appearance in the Dome in the state championship game. And for Ruston, they are trying to defend its state title. They won their first state championship last year. First one since 1990, a win over Zachary. Should be a phenomenal football game starting somewhere in the area around 3:30 this afternoon here on the LHSAA Network. On the reverse, Smith.
You are watching a master at work.
Yeah.
Brought down by Xavier White, changing directions and then running Smith down. Xavier White's only a junior, and he's had such a great junior season. He's going to be highly recruited. 6'1", 215 pounds, runs like a gazelle.
So second down and 1. A nice job getting some penetration that time. Cartez Simon took Bryant Sanchez down behind the line of scrimmage, a loss of 2.
Here's one of those rare third downs for Carr. Haven't had too many today.
Yeah, for them, this is only their third down opportunity, and they're 1 for 2. Johnson has thrown for nearly 200 yards. He's got 2 touchdown passes. Letting the clock tick here a little.
Touchdown, Dede.
And he'll throw it into some tight coverage, and it was great anticipation by the Alexandria Senior High defensive back.
Raven, you watch my stream, Raven. You know I ain't drunk yet. You be watching my streams, Raven. You tune in. I say what you want. My sister's tuning in. She tune in all my streams. You know I ain't drunk yet.
When he sees that one high coverage like that, he's got to read that safety. He's either got to go to a second guy or he's got to get rid of that slant route a lot quicker. Ash is doing a good job, or did a good job right there, having the linebacker underneath it, and then, of course, having the free safety jump it real fast.
4th down and 3. Johnson will keep it. Johnson is going to get that first down. He was chased down there by Xavier White, but not before Johnson gets the first down.
He's so explosive with his legs. You know, at the next level, I don't know if he'll be a quarterback, but he's going to be something, you know. Running back, wide receiver, probably play in the secondary somewhere, can return punts and kicks.
Sanchez to carry.
Well, you crazy job, bro. Come on, man.
Able to get 8 yards out of all that as we're under a minute to go now in the 3rd. Five state championships in 10 years for Bryce Brown. This will be his 6th as a head coach. He'll be the 7th for the school itself. Jabbar Jaluk and Don Watney won the other state championships for Edna Carr.
The late, great Don Watney, what a great influence he was on my coaching career. Very close friends with him. And, you know, he's the one that got this thing started from a junior high program into a major high school program in Algiers. Just across on the West Bank, still Orleans Parish.
West Bank, best bank.
And the car in this 3rd quarter, and they're 12 minutes away from a 7th state championship in school history.
The 3rd quarter.
It's been all end the car here today inside the Caesars Superdome of the Division I Select State Championship game. 46-8 is our score. We'll be back after this here on the LHSAA Network.
Yeah, so we was Wild Magnolia back then.
Games are presented by the
following State Farm Insurance agents of Louisiana, Drew Dillio of Baton Rouge, and Tag Rome of Blanchard, Bossier, and Shreveport.
But yeah, Chet, shout out to them Hurricanes, man. Shout out to Coach Feet, man. Coach Feet, you know what I'm saying? That ball came from the bottom and brought them boys out of nowhere. Nobody expect the Hurricanes to win the championship, man. So shout out to Coach Loud Feet, man, for the game that he played, man. All 4 playoffs. Matter of fact, ever since the 8 years he been playing good, man. Shout out to him, man. Shout out to Coach Loud Feet, man.
So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one. You. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
What can they say now? Hello.
So it's going to come down to this. Can they do it?
Oh no, they missed it! Wait a minute. There's a flag on the play.
I'm in.
We got the parish in the building. With a married woman. But I'm free to call her name. But if I call her name, I'm gonna be in trouble. When the champion parade is. When the champion parade. Shout out to them Hurricanes,
We go in the fourth quarter, and the car leading Alexandria Senior High, 46-8. Complete domination here by the Cougars. Chip Bueno, Wade Kaiser, and Terry Beckwith with it. 3rd down and 1, and the car is facing. And trying the ball again against this.
I'm gonna post all the people in the building. They're in the building, the parish in the building.
But on the other side of the football, Endicar's defensive line has just been so dominant here today. Trojans haven't been able to do anything offensively. So now on 3rd down and 1, Johnson surveying the Ash defense. He will keep it. If he can turn the corner, he can go a long way. And he will be ushered out of bounds by Griffin.
Put the fours up, 4th quarter, put the fours up.
They feel like they're holding on by their fingernails, right? Yeah. I mean, they're on the wall. They're just, it's scraping and fighting just to hold on, right? Let's just slow them down. Don't give up any more points. And
the 46 points, the most points scored so far in this Prep Classic. This being the 7th game at the 21-yard line.
Facts.
Off the right side, that's Trey Garrison. So he ends up getting about 3 or 4 yards.
Yeah, we've seen him a little bit in the first half. He's the other 1-2 punch of their running game. As you've said before, he's the big guy, right? He's 5'10", 190. He's going to be your pounder, the guy that is going to be more of a physical type of guy, especially when they get inside the 10-yard line.
Carr has entered the red zone fundraising end of the field. Ball is tipped and it's incomplete. 3rd down and long. The last time Endicott was in a state championship game was in 2020 when they played Northwestern State on a chilly night, or played on Northwestern State's campus in Natchitoches on a chilly night against Karen Crow.
Yeah, 2020 COVID year, correct?
Yes, and it was just one of those days when it give all the credit in the world to Karen Crow. My goodness, they played their hearts out that day.
You might as well go for it.
It was just an off day for the Cougars that day. And here today, they came out ready to play. It's amazing we talk about how great this program has been, but this is the first time that these guys have had an opportunity to play in the state championship game. And we got so accustomed to, as Johnson is on the run again, and Johnson's going to get into the end zone for another touchdown.
That's the talk Bryce Brown had with him at halftime. It's not always stop trying to just be a Superman, right?
Yep.
Take off and run the football. Know where your sticks are, and good things are going to happen. What happens? Here we go. Everything's covered. Take off. Make a guy miss. Use a little stiff arm. Tack another one on the board.
Extra point try here. They've only missed 2 extra points this season. They have been just solid in all 3 phases of the game. Started off their season by beating.
I'm taking my shot, Chad. Taking my shot, Chad. I got you, White Mike. Damn.
3 to Holy Cross by 20. But
I know you love that Jaeger, White Mike. Even got a shot glass for you, White Mike. That Jaeger shot glass.
Gave him a try.
Damn, man.
The thing that Jesuit does, having seen him play many times this year, Jesuit is going to hold on to that football and get 3 first down, right? And just leave that clock on you. That's exactly what they did against Carr that particular week on week 7.
Carr blew out the big rival Warren Easton in week 8. Defeated Jack Curtis 35-14 and then put up 69 points against a very good defensive team against Rommel. And this is a team that's just gotten better. And
how many shots that is, Chat? Who keeping count?
Look,
7.
You put the pedal to the metal as good as anybody, right?
That's about 6 shots. 7 shots.
As we observed in the first 3 minutes
go,
of
Chat.
the game today, they touched the ball.
We go, Chat. Shout out to Carr. West Bank, best bank.
They came into this place with their foot pressed down.
What'd you say, Coach Paul? Yeah, you right, Coach Paul. I'm gonna need this bottle, Coach Paul. My bottle going empty.
For guys running on the kickoff coverage team for the Cougars. Last year, it was Catholic High who put up 55 points in a win over Acadiana in the Division I Select State Championship game. But
and we could be at Jay's and we going to 30-something tonight. 30-something tonight. Come true, Ja. 30-something.
Smith now trying to go back the other way. Smith now will get out of bounds at the 43-yard line. Nice job by him to create something. Landry Walker, led by Keaton Thompson, was the last New Orleans team to score more than 50. And Keaton Thompson has become a bit of a mentor for John Johnson, the quarterback at Edna Carr. Keaton was Mr. Football in the state of Louisiana that year as they beat West Monroe that night.
Yeah, and all these young men come from one small little area of the city of New Orleans, and it's called Algiers. Has been and always will be a thriving hotbed of athleticism in the metro area.
Second out at 7. I think the only area that kind of rivals it is the River Parishes. A little bit more spread out there, but
they've been in the whole game.
The River Parishes every year. That pass is behind the intended receiver. It's just flat out amazing. Little strange that we don't have a River Parish team in the Prep Classic this year. It's been a rough season, or a rough day today for Alexandria Senior High, but no one will forget this season for the Trojans. And for more on that, let's send it down to Derry Beckwith with this Red Zone fundraising.
They should have put Cali on the other side of the bracket, man. It would have been a better game with Cali.
And I should also correct myself. I forgot St. James was here from the River Parishes, but that was the one team. Usually it's a couple. Now let's send it down to Derry.
Guys, Ash still has a lot to keep their head up. They had a successful season. 13-0 in the regular season. And like we talked about before the game, there was no expectations coming to this year. No one thought they'd get to the state championship game. Now, by them getting here, they know what they have, what they can look forward to.
Yeah, facts. Like Cali can match up with Carl, cause they got receivers. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can run on Carl. Nobody can run on Carl. I'm gonna keep it G. Nobody can run on Carl.
To LSU, but he is one of the best prep athletes ever in Central Louisiana sports history. I mean, it's
no doubt about it. And they've got a nice nucleus of a football team returning next year. You know, with
you was right, River World.
A couple nice receivers coming back. Yep. And you know they've got a couple of young sophomore. They got a sophomore and a junior offensive line coming back on this offense, and some really good football players on the defensive side of the ball. Right, so they've got a nice nucleus to build on.
No doubt about it, and they got a really good head coach in Thomas Bachman. As you take a look at JT Lindsay and watching the final minutes of his high school career go, Lindsay really
came on.
It'll be a better game, though, Juan.
Team last year, that's incomplete. He didn't play much.
Come on, mister. Don't do them boys like that, mister. It is a long ride to Alexandria. That's about 4 hours, 5 hours.
That really drove him. He was frustrated, and the way Thomas Bachman explains it, it's just.
Yo, Chad, we staying live to the award ceremony, Chad. I want to see Day get that medal around his neck, man. I want to see Lyric get that medal around his neck.
But in the 100, he runs a 10.85.
Yeah, and he'll run hard in contact areas, especially inside the tackles. So LSU's going to get a great one.
The second half.
The 2025 Louisiana Sports Hall of Fame class will be inducted the last weekend of June, and you can get your tickets to all the fun events at lasportshall.com and meet NFL star Andrew Whitworth, NBA All-Star Danny Granger, LHSAA coaching legends Dale Weiner of Catholic, and Danny Broussard of St. Thomas More, along with many others. For more info, go to lasportshall.com.
West Bank, Best Bank.
During the Louisiana Sports Hall of Fame induction weekend actually is held in Alexandria on the June 27th, the Friday. They have the Celebrity Bowling Bash there in Alexandria, so you have a chance to go bowl with the celebrities. And again, for more information on that, you go to lasportshall.com. Another fourth down here for Ash at the 38. Carr had a player come on the field and then get off. They are playing with 11. No, they're playing with 10, aren't they? 6?
Yeah.
They only got 10 guys out there. And they still rough up the quarterback, Gassett.
Well, playing with 10 doesn't matter, right?
Our coverage here of the Prep Classic brought to you by Hub International. And also brought to you by Coca-Cola, Share Holiday Magic. And the Louisiana Farm Bureau Federation, the voice of Louisiana agriculture. And your local State Farm agents, called Tag Rome and Mitch Mula. So 10 guys Carr had on defense on fourth down.
It doesn't matter. I mean, 10, 11, they got to the quarterback. They've been doing it all day. As you said, dominance up front.
Look at this cat go. Sanchez inside the 45 to the 40. Just too many weapons. Too many weapons. Too much beef and strength and power on the offensive defensive lines. And one of the more dominating performances in Prep Classic history, considering the fact it's the highest classification. It's 1 versus 2.
Yeah, they're handing out the T-shirts, Jeff. Look at this.
I think it's safe to do that.
Yes.
But 1 versus 2, 2 teams undefeated, and it wasn't like one team. Well, they were in a soft district, and they may have played like 1 or 2 teams. Both of these teams challenged themselves in the non-district. Both of these teams played in 2 of the toughest districts in the state.
Yes. Yes, two of the toughest districts, so they were both ready. You know, I thought it was going to be a heavyweight fight. I would have never thought it would have turned out to be this.
And third string running back, Jermon Macklin, a sophomore, gets into the act.
And he's pretty darn good too now. He can run. You know, here's the odd thing. You know, Carr in Algiers, Shaw on the West Bank in Harvey, basically 3 miles down the West Bank expressway from each other. You talk about the amount of athletes that are within those 3 miles in the New Orleans area. It's phenomenal.
Johnson gets hit hard after picking up 3 is flag 2. Edna Carr is back into the red zone fundraising end of the field.
Flag on the field. They're going to discuss and see what's going on. Looks like it's going to be on Alexandria.
Personal foul, face mask. Defense number 44. Half the distance to the goal. Still second down.
Yeah, they got number 44 for Ash with the face mask. Brought him to the ground by the face mask. That hurts.
Bayon commits the penalty.
Yeah, and they're going to tack it on to the play.
The 53 points for Edna Carr, the most ever scored by the Cougars in the Prep Classic. The previous high was 48 in the 2017 title game when they beat Lakeshore, 48-26. And this is the first time Ash has given up 50 points in a game since an overtime loss to West Washita in 2022. Johnson crosses the goal line, I think. Nope, they're going to mark him down right at the 1.
Short of the goal line. Second down.
Yeah, he's smiling. He thought he was in, right? He wants the ball again. Yeah, his knee comes down just inside the 1 yard line.
Looks like they are not going to try to. Looks like they're getting in victory formation.
Yeah, they're going to kneel on it.
And Edna Carr is back on top for a 7th time in school history. The Cougars are state champions in football.
They go West Bank, West Bank.
For Bryce Brown and a state championship number 5 for him. It's the first for him in the school since 2019. And one week after West Bank. Yesterday was today is the African Cougars from Algiers. A star-studded cast. Players that came together to Illinois and accomplish it here on this Saturday in New Orleans.
Ain't no shot down to you. That should be a good game. I think Central gonna win. And Central gonna win that game. Shout out to God, man. Shout out to everybody that tuned into the stream. I ain't gonna lie to you, Chuck. I'm gonna stream it to the after this they're gonna give them the awards and stuff. I'm gonna stream it to them. And that we calling it a day, chat. I'm going to the West Bank, West Bank. 30-something tonight. Club J's right after the game. Club J's gonna be back. Oh, we got another star. Shout out there, man. Put out the stars, man. Shout out to the love, man. 200 stars, man. Shout out, bro. I appreciate the love, man. I appreciate the love, man. Real talk, appreciate the love. stay live chatting until they do the award ceremony. We're gonna watch the award ceremony, then we're gonna cut it.
Dr. James Andrews.
West Bank Drink for Drink. Shout out to the West Bank.
Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists is dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever you need.
Gingerbread cookie. Might give me something to eat in a little bit. I'm hungry. But we're gonna stay live. We're gonna stay live until the award ceremony.
Share with each other.
What the last long? You need a meal? Now I'm good.
Like we've been gifted.
Oh yeah, Bill. It's 3 o'clock.
For the next generation. The seeds we plant today.
At the award ceremony, we're gonna cut it off at the award ceremony. After they get them in the awards.
We know that together we're stronger than we could ever be apart. We're the Louisiana Farm Bureau.
What you talking about, Raven?
Of Louisiana agriculture.
There we go.
Welcome back to New Orleans, the LHSA Prep Classic Division I Select Championship Team, the Edna Carr Cougars. A stark contrast to what we saw the first 2 days here in the Superdome. Steve Schneider, along with Robert Valdez, Wayne Jenkins, and Garrett Walford. Guys, we saw a great game, 6 in a row. Today we saw a
yeah, you want that River Road? Goddamn, man, I ain't expect this.
41 points.
I ain't expect to be like this.
It's 45 points.
That's crazy.
Dominant performance, top to bottom, dominant performance. Carr was clicking on all cylinders. There was seemingly nothing that they could do all, except for receptions. They stopped the run. They controlled the line of scrimmage, offensive line, made big plays, and just smothered, a very good undefeated team.
I think that's what makes it even more impressive. They weren't perfect.
Right.
They weren't perfect. They turned the ball over 4 times and still were dominant. There's not many times in high school sports you can say you threw 4 interceptions and you still just completely dominate your opponent. But Carr proved, and the theme was to reclaim. They reclaimed their throne as being the top program in the Southern Louisiana.
Really impressed with the showing now. 5 titles in the last 9 years for Bryce Brown. They put an exclamation point on this victory. And I'll tell you what, the future looks really bright for Edna Carr with the quarterback and a couple of big pieces coming back as always.
The Carr Cougars are the kings of high school football in Louisiana. I think we can say that, and you guys kind of threw out some of the words. This was a smothering and a swag moment in the Superdome.
I don't think there's much more you can say. We talked about the stars. They showed up. They played. And I think Richard Adams, he proved like he's going to have an opportunity to be a commodity in the New Orleans NIL. He's got a great future in front of him.
They're doing the awards on the field now, and you feel for the Ash Trojans. They had such a great year. But
it was JT Lindsay. He did have 115 yards rushing. It was a quiet 115 yards on 20.
Yeah, they shut him down.
It wasn't going to be enough.
Which is crazy because he's a dog.
And of course, some of those guys in the defense that were smothering their offense could be his teammates in the future. I guess they'll have some conversations about it. That's a friendly shadow about it a little bit.
I'm sure each year JT's have to hear about what happened in the dome.
It feels like a foregone conclusion going to the half. You don't want to be in the locker room and you feel like you don't have a chance to win. None of us predicted a running clock in this game in the 4th quarter, but that was the reality how dominant Carr was.
It wasn't the first time Carr had a game like that, though, right?
No, I'm pretty sure not. Like I said, I just think that they just was on fire. I think that the quarterback, John Johnson, was able to make 10 plays. Carr's defense is phenomenal.
Well, I think when we talk about it, you need some momentum to go your way for Ash. And they were really amped up when they came out. That first passing attempt that Sellis had, probably just a little too juiced up. He overthrows it. One of Carr's stars, Aiden Hall gets the pick and runs it back for a touchdown.
There's a hurt feeling right now, boy. It's hurt.
They get the ball back.
But the West Bank going up tonight. Hey, if you're not going to the West Bank tonight, you missing out. The West Bank going up tonight. Shaw won, South Platte won, Carl won. The West Bank going up tonight. West Bank, best bank.
But I do think good things.
Yeah, James right now. James is popping. I think James started at 4 o'clock.
In the last 4 years, I think
James started at 4 o'clock.
After
After that, falling 30-something tonight. 30-something. It's going up.
About it before, I think he's got people in Central Louisiana excited about football and making it a priority. And that's one of the things, to be able to get to this level, and that's something that Carl has. They have everybody pulling in the same direction. The administration, football's important. I mean, tell that community, football's important. That's something that wasn't always the case in Central Louisiana, because Blackman's got to ask believing they can compete at this level.
Carr's program just exudes confidence. I think more than anything, when I look at them, those guys are just so confident that, hey, we belong here. This is who we are. Here we are.
You're gonna have winners and they're gonna have losers. Not
playing in the Catholic League. Has a lot to do with that. It's the week in and week out wars that you have in that district.
Iron sharp as iron. I mean, I think that one big thing that we got to talk about, because you talk about, there's a size factor, there's a speed factor. When you combine size, speed, tremendous coaching, discipline, these guys are disciplined. They don't really beat themselves.
Yeah, they just gave the MVP to John Johnson. Yeah, that'd be a slight upset. I thought big boy Richard Adams had a nice thing.
Yeah, I thought number 90 was going to win.
Able to make up for his 4 interceptions with some tremendous play with his legs, rushing for 3 touchdowns and 150 yards. But on Coach Valdez's comment on the speed and the size.
Damn, I thought number 90 should have won that.
Times where it looked like guys were running wide open fast down the field, and Carl was able to close and break the passes up. I made the comment to Coach on the sideline.
Number 90 should have won that MVP.
Yeah, as soon as the food hits, that was people's ass.
And this post game reminds me a lot. There was a championship a couple of years ago.
The free advertisement, man. The free advertisement, my people.
I just didn't even feel like
free advertisement for my people.
Jumping around or anything. They were like, we belong.
Make sure you tell your dad to give me a cut if it's packed tonight.
Obviously, there was tons of celebrations during the game with the big plays, but this is almost an afterthought. Hey, we're here. We belong here.
Well, I think part of that comes to
Dirty Son in the chat. Dirty Son, give me a cut, man. I got people coming over tonight to the club.
A lot of pressure on this team to get them back to this spot. So while they're going to enjoy it and celebrate it, they've kind of got Carr back to where the people of Carr, their community, their fans, they believe it's supposed to be.
He did good, but number 90 should have got the MVP.
Right.
It's the first time in Division 1, so that was a big push to get into Division 1 and be able to win it. And be able to get back to validating the program as a top-tier program.
Yeah, Coach Brown wanted to be in the Catholic League for this reason. He had won a lot of state championships at 4A, and people always, well, can you do it at the highest level? So he goes into the most competitive district in football in the state of Louisiana, maybe in the country, wins a couple of district championships, and this was the one piece that was missing to prove that validate him being.
I like to thank everybody for coming out.
That's it, chat. Hey, chat. Shout out for tuning in. Everybody that tuning in, man, on the stream. I appreciate y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. I'm about to call it an end, man. Hey, if you see Chef Soulja pop up on y'all stream, on your Facebook, tune in. This your love. Share, like the button, whatever, man. But shout out to y'all, man. I love y'all. Appreciate everybody that tune in, that show me love, man. Yeah, I'll be back soon with some cooking streams, with some other review streams, man. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all, man. Y'all have a good day. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out my hearts, my love, my ACL, my Achilles. Peace, chat. Peace, I'm out here. James, we're at James right now. We're gonna bump to Journey something later on, man. Shout out to y'all.